Banana!
Taking a trip back down memory lane, where we had last left President Stein. He was in the cave with the party, in the drow imprisonment, searching for the mark of Lyusian. Regdar had translated a scroll to teleport both President Stein, Li Chang, and Elda back home before the magic from the scroll had faded away. Luckily, Regdar had interpreted the scroll correctly, and Stein, along with his companions, in a flash of light, is standing outside the radiant capital city. And on the horizon, he could see the radiant castle. Both Li Chang and Elda are standing next to you. Wow, Stein! That was incredible! We're home!
Indeed we are.
I don't know, that wasn't really that impressive. We went all the way there and found another world, and we just come back?
You are a complainer.
What?
Yeah. And you just appear out of nowhere. No one invites you.
Well, I can't just let you take Li Chang all the time. It's dangerous for him.
Uh-huh.
I can take care of myself. No, you can't. You're a cleric. Face it. You don't really contribute much. You just heal. You can't protect yourself. So
Do I need to hit you?
Stein, I don't mean it like that. I mean, I know you're there to look out for him, but... I mean, you're not always going to be there to help him. And I'm willing to look after him, too. I don't need your help. Yes, you do.
You're such a controlling dragonborn.
Are you saying that to her?
Yeah. I'm like, don't worry about it, Lee. I'm going to pull him onto my shoulders.
That's not very nice, Elda. I'm just looking out for you. You should know your limits.
It's okay. She's a bitch. Just like her father. She's only acting like this because she wasn't beaten as a child.
What are you talking about? You used to hit us all the time.
Me hit you guys?
Look, Stein, we're all very loyal to you, and you know that. My brothers as well. You can always count on us to be there. But if Li Chang only has you, then what about when you're not around?
What are you trying to imply?
I'm just saying, what about when, you know... I see how a lot of these other people look at you, and it makes me worry. And she puts her hand on you. I want you to know that I'm going to be there for you. And for Lee.
Thank you. Confuse me.
Where to?
Back home.
So you're going to start walking to the castle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just change up the music a bit.
Do you think we're gonna have guests?
Rich, maybe?
Yeah, do you think? How likely do you think that is?
80%.
Damn it.
He seemed like he really wanted to play, so it's just a matter of if he can.
Like, let me take my clothes off.
Okay, so you start heading back towards the Radiant Castle, and it's really as you enter within the walls. The guards let you in, obviously, and as soon as you walk into the town, you can see a lot of the people just walking amongst the streets when they see you. Because some of them are walking up to you like, "Oh, how was your journey?"
It was good.
"We didn't see your ship come in."
Yeah, it crashed.
"Oh my god, I'm glad you're alright."
Me too.
"Oh, dearie." They like touch you and hug you. And they praise you because they were really in support of this whole adventure.
I'm gonna hug him back. Hug whoever it was back. Because I'm a nice frickin' person.
You can roll diplomacy.
Roll diplomacy for a hug?
No, this is just like as you're going down the street. how pleasant you are towards people.
24.
Okay. Everybody that you hug, or even some of the people that you don't, you give them a look that's very pleased with the people coming out to even just see that it's you. As you approach the castle, you can see that Congress is in session. Because that's like a separate building, you can see all the people are in there talking. Mm-hmm. And as you're still a distance away, you see Rezi being carried from the castle into the Congress Hall. And it looks like, you know, they have one on each shoulder. There's maybe 10 guards escorting him, but maybe he's unconscious, his head is hung low, and there's a guy carrying him on each arm as his feet are being dragged.
The fuck? I'm gonna follow.
They went into the Congress.
I'm following.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Elda and Lee to go back and go see Marissa.
Okay.
Make sure to tell her that you're safe, and I'm just going to see why Rezi's unconscious and being dragged into Congress.
Okay, we'll go. All right, we got this. Should we be sneaking around?
Wait, I just said go. Oh wait, meaning to go see Merelda?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Or Marissa.
Marissa, sorry.
Okay. Just gonna roll for them to sneak as they. Oh. Elda disappears like a shadow in the darkness of light, because it's daytime. And Li Cheng, he's a bit more obvious, but you can see him like up against a wall, and then he like shimmies a little bit, looks both ways, and he shimmies around a corner.
He's so cute.
Are you going into the Congress building?
Mm-hmm.
Just change up the music.
I'm following where you're taking Rezi.
Okay. As soon as you open the Congress door, every seat is filled. Everybody from Congress is here. There are a lot of armed guards. Some of the personal guards of the senators are here. As well as, I don't know if you remember the ones that had verbally, like, objected towards you. But it was Vondel, Glotch, and Fawn. And
their personal guards are there too, I guess?
All of their personal guards.
So
as
how
well
many
as,
how many guards in their personal guards?
I'm going to say each one of them has 6. And a lot of the other congressmen, the ones that, you know, even supported you or whatever, 6 is like the max amount you're allowed to have if you wanted to bring your own. There is also Leanna. I don't know if you remember her, but
was that the elf?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember
the one that supported you and went with you to talk to the mayor. Mm-hmm. So as soon as you open the door, silence comes over the Congress as everybody turns and sees you press in. No one is speaking. You see them with Rezi on the floor, unconscious, and Marlowe is on like a knee, and it looks like he's bloodied up a little bit, but he is conscious. And he is in the middle of the courtroom as well. And he looks over at you, and you just see like a big Minotaur smile. Stein! Oh, there he is! The President himself! Welcome back, Stein!
What's going on here?
Well, that's very interesting.
Who's talking to me?
This is Vondel.
Is this the one I threw in jail?
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
He's a dwarf, by the way. There he is! The President himself. Take a look at he who squanders resources to fly around the world during a time of crisis.
What crisis do you speak of? When I left, everything was just fine.
Fine?
Yeah, fine.
Everything was fine?
Mm-hmm.
You went down to Sundale and killed Mayor Tyrion.
I didn't kill him. He attacked me because he wouldn't see eye to eye with me. You're not supposed to have slaves. That's not okay.
You can roll bluff.
No.
He didn't attack you.
Oh, fuck. 11?
Our sources tell it a bit more differently. And he's saying this as he's looking around to all the other Congress people, like monologuing a bit.
Okay, well, either way, you're not supposed to have slaves. He had slaves. I said stop. He said no.
So is it for everyone that will disagree with you that you will have them thrown in prison or kill them yourself?
Only if it's against the law.
You see, and which law might that be? Is it The law of the nation or the law of Stein?
I'm gonna burp in-game.
He does not even have the respect to show here in Congress. Last time you were here, you locked me up for disagreeing with you.
I locked you up for speaking out of turn.
Out of turn. This is a place where we are equal.
Alright, shh. Enough. I'm gonna look around the Congress. How many of you feel this way?
Everybody kind of looks a little intimidated by you. Are you taking like a vote right now?
Yeah.
We were actually just discussing
I'm not
this as
talking
well.
to you. Shut up.
I
got the talking stick.
What stick might that be?
With some of my scythe?
Of course. And he immediately resorts to violence.
Am I hurting you yet? Shut up before I fucking tape your mouth shut.
You can roll intimidate.
You know what? Before I even start this whole thing, what happened to my friends? Marlo, what's going on?
He goes to stand up and one of the guards like kicks out his knee and he's back on one knee. They were taking a vote to impeach you. Led by Vondel and his merry band of mistresses.
I'm gonna walk up to Marlo and stand. Is this my guard or is this Vandal's guard?
One of Vondel's.
I'm gonna stand in front of him. Like, stand up, Marlo.
You can roll intimidate. I want you to do it before for what you said anyway.
$20.
The guard takes a step back and allows Marlo to stand up in front of you, and you can see that he's bloodied.
Can I try and heal check him? Or try a little bit?
Not right now. No. I mean, he's okay. He's not you know.
What about Resi? What can I assess
Resi's
from him?
unconscious.
Is he like dead unconscious or?
No. Looks like they snuck up on him, maybe just bonked him in the head.
Oh, so he's just knocked out?
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about him though?
No.
Okay.
They came into the office while I was reviewing documents with Resi. They told me to remove myself, and I declined. They said it was by order of the Congress impeaching you as president. And being as I was put in charge, I was to be removed. I declined.
Right, you should. I'm gonna get you a snack or something.
I may have killed a few in the process.
You know how I feel about those things.
They took my axe.
You know, I might have something for you in my pack real quick. Would you prefer a sword, a dagger, TNT?
You will not be arming him in front of this Congress, says Vondel.
Shut up! You can't even hear me. You're up in your fucking...
No, he's down on the floor.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, him along with the other two.
Can you draw this out for me? Here. No, I just need to know.
Okay.
Okay.
So essentially we have a very, very, very large room.
Right. And is it kind of like stadium seating going up?
Yes, there is. And there's the large door, which you came in from.
Okay.
This is a large door in the back, which is towards the top of the... And then there's seating all the way around.
Okay.
So this is all layered stadium seating.
Okay.
A large, like, podium over here with a board. So we'll say you...
And where the...
Your party is the X's. The main guy... This is the other guy that's talking to all the people. He keeps walking around. So those are the three main guys.
And where are the Briggs? Where's the door going to the prison? Over here somewhere?
It was outside.
Oh. Okay.
Essentially, your party is in the middle of the room. The one guy is doing his speech around. And the guards are placed around. Obviously, there's a whole bunch right next to you three.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So how many of you feel this way?
There are 30 of them.
30 congressmen?
30 congressmen.
Uh-huh.
Of us, who would elect to have Stein impeached? Pass your ballots to the left.
No, I want to see hands.
It is meant to remain unanimous?
Anonymous. Kind
for
of like
the
unanimous.
safety of our Congress. From a tyrant such as yourself.
I'm going to have a talk with you later. Show me. Hands.
Should this vote pass, there will not be a later for you. You will be removed from this royal capital.
You could try. Would you like me to roll Intimidate again? Is that too threatening?
We use
for
the
you?
same one. Before you make your votes, allow it to be known, President Stein, King Stein, has only imposed his own law and killed all those that have voted against him.
I merely want to talk. I'm not gonna kill 30 of my own for no reason at all.
Say your piece now before the vote.
I'm just looking to keep everyone safe. I freed us from Donahue with the his mind washing. I'm just looking for everyone to be happy. And yeah, I killed the mayor down in Sundale, but he was using slavery, where slavery is not okay. And you want to know how many people were happy I was there? Pretty much everyone except for the mayor and like 3 of his guards. 4 for a town of happiness.
As this Congress is aware, you are indeed...
Shut up! I'm not finished! I'm gonna fucking punch you. Quiet.
I should mind my tongue in front of the king.
I wanna punch you so bad. So knock you the fuck out.
As this Congress...
I'm just trying to talk! I'm not done. I'm not finished. I'm talking to my people.
Very well.
Shut the fuck up.
Let him speak.
Thank you. Whoever that was. I'm
Yeah.
sure it was my little elf friend. I abolished slavery for a reason. No person should be slave to a master, slave to his mind, slave to anything. This is a free land. That's why I'm the president and not the king. I'm not looking to be the head dictator of an empire. It's entirely too much work, too much stress, emotionally and physically, for one person. And then you have things like this, where people are just bitching at me and not letting me speak and constantly interrupting me. I'm gonna look at Vandal, or Vondel, whatever his name is, and I'm gonna look around like, I can promise you this, and let it be known, I am President Stein, not because I was demoted in any way. I chose to be president and not the king, even though it's my rightful bloodline. I made this not a hierarchy of any sense. I made it a democracy. I'm really just looking for everyone to be happy.
Is it not true
Oh my fucking god.
that you instilled the democracy and created the Congress at the order of the Vian Kingdom, who would have otherwise usurped power over the Radiant Empire after the War of Donahue?
First of all, that was eluded. That never was talked about, because I have offered it before they even said anything. I don't know why you're metagaming, Valen.
Vondo was there. He was part of the capital.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. And alas, Stein, you are indeed a great war general, and this is a time of peace.
Oh, you just told me you were in great crisis.
Yes, but the crisis does not require means as which you are fluent.
Well, you're gonna be so happy when the next fucking thing comes over, because there's a whole new world, and none of you know it even fucking exists, and you wanna know what? There's this big-ass motherfucker that's looking to kill people. So, where are you guys gonna be now at your Congress?
So,
You need a leader when a leader's due in times of war. And that's what I'm here to do. I am a leader in times of war.
How convenient. A world's length away with problems that only Stein can address.
So, your words are going to talk of a giant dragon who's looking just to kill you and eat you?
The giant dragon that only you know of, conveniently. In this world that only you have seen.
I can't with him. He pisses me off.
Where are the engineers?
I want to hurt him.
Where are my informants that I placed on your ship?
Oh, well, they're dead. Not by my hand. We kind of crash landed in this new world.
Convenient.
Yeah.
I understand that they were 2 of your own people. Did they also perish in the crash?
Everyone except for Lee and that girl dragonborn. I can never remember her name. Elda.
Convenience. So all of my people are dead, and all of yours survived.
We wear armor and stuff. You didn't really arm your informants.
Everyone, I hope you have listened wisely to these words of your president, as well as that of your peer. Myself. Please pass your ballots to the left. They each take down something and write it and hand it to a guard who hands it to the next guard who brings it all down.
I'm gonna roll for insight to see if there's any sort of switching going on.
Perception.
Perception. 16 and 18, so pretty fucking good.
That is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your eyes are darting around. You are watching all of them. At least the best you can. There's a lot of people in here.
Mm-hmm.
But you do not see any, like, switching. It seems just take, hand off, pass it down. You don't see anything that looks fishy, that they're altering anything.
Okay. I know who I'm killing first, if I get impeached. It doesn't fucking matter at that point anyway.
And you see him go and he takes his own piece of paper, and just looking at you the whole time, you see him write and fold it.
I want to count them myself.
Okay. Well, there is a guy whose only job is to count ballots, but you could look over him.
I want to count them. I'm sure he won't mind. Do you mind me counting these?
Sir, it's my only job, sir.
Here's how much is your wage a day?
Are you like sneakily doing this?
No, I'm just asking, how much is your wage a day?
It's 2 silver pieces, sir.
2 silver pieces? Okay, well here's 10 gold.
What?
Go on vacation with your family, paid vacation. You're gonna get a pay raise when you come back.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's great, thank you, sir. Did we just see the president bribe a Congress official?
I gave
That's
him
enough
a
out of you.
vacation.
Let him count the fucking ballots.
And I'm gonna hug the counting guy. Be like, tell your wife and your child, because you have your wife and child, right? And a baby on the way?
Sir. Yes, sir. How did you know?
I know all of my worthy subjects. Or my, I know all of...
Name?
What's that?
What's his name?
Mr. Counter.
You
I'm
know
gonna
me, sir.
I'm gonna give him a hug. I'm sure he doesn't care. I don't know his name.
He hugs you back.
Like, tell Edith that I'm gonna say have a happy vacation. And if you need anything, just let me know, okay? The baby or anything. I have a whole bunch of teenagers that love to babysit, and they're really good babysitters. They're all battle ready, so your child's in safe hands.
He hugs you back. He takes the gold, and you see the little tear in his eye as he runs out.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to the ballots.
Okay, you start counting.
I'm gonna look at Marlowe and give him, like, the exchange to, like, maybe he should drink a potion while everyone's on me.
Let me see if he had any. It is this -1. Alright.
One is better than none.
He is no longer bloodied.
Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna start counting.
You count all 30 ballots on this vote to impeach President Stein. And of the 30 ballots, 23 have voted to impeach you, and 7 have voted to leave you as president.
Has to be unanimous, right? It's 2/3. It's 2/3.
It is 2/3.
Is that exactly 2/3? Did you do the math?
It's, well, out of 30, you need 20 to impeach you. It's 23. And so, the people have spoken in this great council that President Stein is to be impeached and removed from power, as well as the Capitol building.
So you all really feel this way? Does anyone want to reconsider?
Well, there were 7 that didn't feel that way.
I know. And I thank the 7.
Stein has done a great service. Stein has served the capital in the interest of the Empire itself and never selfishly appealed for his own reasons. And what about to go about and travel the world for the sake of adventure? Is that not what you have wanted? The president being absent so you could just run amok over the Empire and the Congress?
That is true. If I was here, you wouldn't have had the opportunity to
If you were here, I'd still be in the dungeon.
That is not true. I'm the one who let you out. You were there for what, an hour?
Sure, I would have been there for something else.
You were there for an hour. Calm yourself, Fancy Pants. Not everyone eats as well as you.
I don't agree with this verdict. And you see Lyanna walk out the back door with her guards. Marlowe looks pissed. He's snarling a little bit. You see his nostrils flaring. And he picks up Rezi just by the back of his shirt, and his limp body is just hanging in Marlowe's hand. You three are exiled from the capital.
I own the capital.
As president, you relinquished your ownership of the capital.
First of all, the castle is mine. It's a family heirloom, and was discussed as so with the capital.
It is decreed as the capital building, and it is no longer property of the Stein family.
My sight's out already?
Marlowe looks at you, eagerly waiting your eye. And he quickly counts the guards all around the room, and recognizes that there are many, many guards.
So does he give me like a no?
He's kind of... He doesn't want to, because he could feel it's going to end in death. And he doesn't have a weapon. But he's looking around.
He could use Rezi as a weapon.
If you did go for it, he would have your back. But he's kind of averaging out these odds here and realizing they are not in your favor.
So how many are on the floor?
In your immediate vicinity?
2.
18.
How did it turn to 18?
There's 18 on the floor that could be at you in a turn.
Huh.
You have until tomorrow to remove yourself from the Capitol building.
Do I know where he sleeps?
So you could find out. The Congress has spoken.
It's really in bad taste for him to give me a day. I have a whole bunch of little warriors that have so much angst.
And you could take all those slimy Dragonborn with you.
You could suck a dick.
Oh, great words from our diplomatic ex-president.
I'm gonna walk towards him. You are nothing but slime on the bottom of gremlins and trolls that troll the underworld.
Oh my god.
You are nothing but a slimy motherfucker. And you're worse than Donahue.
He steps up, because his guards had kind of stepped in front of him. He steps up past his guards. You are a remnant of a dead age. You and all of your orphan family could leave this place.
You are the... Wait, hold on. Sounds like you want to be the emperor. Sounds like you want to be the leader.
I just want the people to run the country. And as long as there is a man of your classlessness, we will never have true freedom. Remove yourself.
I'm gonna stare him down. I'm conveniently let my scythe on fire.
Guards, remove him from this democratic hall.
I'm gonna shift backwards, too.
Marlowe's behind you now, with Rezi in his hand, limply.
Let's go, Marlowe. This is clearly not our fight right now.
He slowly, backs out. You turn around and start walking, and he's backing out behind you, ready to wield Rezi. You go back into the Capitol building, and there are a lot of, guards in here that don't seem to be your regular guards. Because you know them.
Where are my regular guards?
You don't see them.
Where are my regular guards?
Are you axing one of the other guards? They have been rotated, sir.
Where?
To the outer field's perimeter.
The outer fields?
As per the order of the Congress.
Fucking Congress. Where do your loyalties lie? I'm gonna ask the group.
Of the guards?
Yeah.
To that of the Empire, sir.
The Empire? As in me, the president?
From what word has spread is that you are no longer president, sir.
Well, I was 5 minutes ago. Who is your loyalties with? The Congress or
me?
For the
moment, the Congress.
The Congress?
Until a new president is elected.
We'll walk away. Maybe, body check one of them walking upstairs.
You hear Elda. Not Elda, sorry. Let me just change that. You hear Marissa. No, don't touch these things! They're not yours to touch!
Ugh.
As some of the guards are packing up their stuff. We don't have to leave. This is our home. Put that down! She's like pushing one of the guards. If you don't pack your things, you will take nothing with you. You have until tomorrow. I'm trying to help you. Do not touch my things. We're not going anywhere. You will not be here tomorrow. And then he walks out. Pack your things or you will have nothing to take.
I'm gonna glare at him.
Sir? He nods to you as he walks past.
I fucking hate all these people. I'm gonna go into the room.
Marissa is sitting on the bed crying. A lot of her stuff is thrown about. There's some boxes. There's boxes really stacked up all over the place. They gave you stuff to like pack up with. I can't believe this.
I'm gonna give her a hug.
She hugs you back. Stein, what happened?
They impeached me for fucking some reason. I leave for like a week, and I come back and they want to impeach me.
It was longer than a week.
Oh, how long was it?
A couple of months.
Oh, no.
It's that Vondel, isn't it?
It is.
He's a monster.
He is. Do you know where he lives? I'm about to take all of your kids. Lee Chang, Marlo. We'll go kill him.
Do you think that'll help?
And to go silence him. Well, 23 voted to impeach me, but there are 7. There are 7 loyalists.
Surely you won't kill all of them, will you?
Not all of them, just 3 in particular.
She wraps her arms around you and you feel her tears run down your neck a bit.
I'd pack the important things that you want to have, just in case things do go awry and we do have to leave. So I would pack my stuff, just in case. I'm gonna go tell your kids.
Okay. Stein, she says as you're about to leave. Thank you for everything. Even just taking us in. I know what a great burden we've been.
Not a burden at all. Except for that Elda. She just likes to pop in all my luggage. She's like, hi, I'm going on an adventure.
She's just, since Drogon, she's needed a father figure, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna give her a hug again. I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to your kids.
It's okay. You go, before you even get into that room, you hear things being smashed in there. God damn it! Shh! Fuck them! I'm not leaving. Perhaps we shouldn't fight about it. I mean, let's face it, we can't just fight the whole army. No! Fuck them! This is my home!
Gonna go in that room.
Okay. There are the 5 Dragonborn, along with, well no, Li Cheng's in his room. There's 4 Dragonborn in here. Elda's not here.
He's busy fucking Lee.
And there are the 4 brothers in here. Just to refresh your memory on their names, there is Brogan. He is the oldest and most respected of the brothers. There is Solace, who is really the smartest one, average combatant. Phytus, who is the middle brother, and also the strongest one. He's the biggest, and he wields like a giant pike. And Mano, he's the youngest and a pacifist.
He's not useful.
Stein, you believe this shit?
I don't believe this shit, no. You wanna know who's in charge of all of this?
Vondel and Glotch? And that other guy?
That other guy.
Fuck them. Fuck
What
them.
am I talking to, Brogan?
No, this is Phytus.
Oh, the strongest one?
Yeah.
I was thinking, I'll take you guys, and we're gonna pay, certain 3 congressmen a little visit.
Oh, they're dead. They're dead men.
Duh.
I don't think that's really the best course of action.
You're gonna stay with your mother.
What? But
No, you're gonna stay with your mother.
I don't think this is a
No,
good idea.
someone's gotta protect them, right? Someone's gonna protect Mom, right?
I don't know if I'm the
Yeah.
guy for that.
Yeah, well, you should help your mom pack.
Okay.
Make sure you pack your important things in case we have to leave.
Mono goes out to help her pack.
Okay. Guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
nightfall, we're gonna go attack some people.
I'll be ready.
Pack up your important things and put it in your mother's room so she can take them if she
I'll
needs
find
to.
out where they live.
Good deal.
Solace. He's a smart one.
Alright, so, but they heard me pack their important things or whatever?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go see Elda and Lee. I'm sure they're in the same room.
The door's closed. It's Lee's room.
I'm gonna knock.
Just a minute. Lee comes to the door, and Elda's in there, sitting on a chair. Hey, Stein.
Hey, can I come in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in and close the door. Guys, I got impeached. Did you hear?
I did hear. What does that mean?
We have to leave.
I mean, do we have to? I mean...
Well, I just talked to the brothers, and we're gonna go do something later on tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pack your important things, leave it in Maressa's room. Merelda? Maressa?
Maressa. Merelda is Drogon's mom, who is also in another room. We'll say she was in a room with Maressa.
Okay, and just pack your important things, leave it with her, and the other one, the squirrely one that doesn't like to fight, that one, he's in there with her. So put all your important things with her, and she'll move them if we need them.
I don't know how Mom's gonna feel about this.
I already told her.
You told her that you're taking all of her kids to go kill people?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in.
And you want to know what? She was okay with it. She said how many? I said 3. She goes, okay.
Wow. Doesn't sound like her.
No, it doesn't. She understands the weight of this.
Can I help?
Absolutely. Who's going to be my little healer?
Yeah.
Alright. Nighttime. We're going.
Okay. What are you doing in the meantime?
I'm going to sharpen my scythe.
As you're sharpening your scythe. Stein?
I'm gonna open the door. Mm-hmm.
Li Chang. Do you know that Horcrux you've been gathering around?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Drogon can help.
Do you know of a spell, Lee?
I've been working on this ritual, and I don't know if it's gonna work. But I could try it, you know? And, I mean, if it works...
Is he coming?
I don't know yet. If it works, then, you know, he'll be back, and he could help us. And Elda will have her dad back, too.
Well, not just Elda. All of the boys.
Yeah. I just...
And how happy Maressa and Merelda would be.
Oh my god, they'd be so happy.
They would be very happy.
Husband, father, son, all back.
Mm-hmm. And your godfather.
And my godfather. Do you have the ring?
I do. I'm gonna give it to Lee.
Okay. He takes some ingredients out of his pack. It looks like animal hair and a little ceramic bowl with that little grinding stone.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him cut his finger and a little bit of blood goes in. And he starts chanting in, you speak Primordial?
I do.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. He starts speaking in Primordial, saying, I offer up this ring and these and this blood to resurrect that of love. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Brother, and Godfather, and Husband, Drogon. And there's a bright flash of light around the ring, and you see the ring has kind of changed colors, as if there's a magical imbuement surrounding the ring that seems to be growing and developing. It might not work right away, but here, hold it.
I'm gonna hold it.
Hopefully it will work.
So I have to hold on to it?
Yeah, it's gonna take some time. Never done it before, you know?
You did a good job.
Thanks. Hopefully he doesn't come back as a monster.
I hope not.
Never did that before, and there was a lot of sketchy readings I found in the forums, in the library. I gotta go.
Thanks, Lee.
Are you? When are you waiting till exactly?
Like dusk.
Like sundown? You're gonna go
Yeah.
out? Okay. Okay. Let me change up the music. It's so hot in here.
It is really warm. We need like a fan or some shit.
I'm just gonna prop the door open.
Alright.
You want anything while I'm up? Okay. The sun has set. Sorry, you wanted to leave it dusk. It is now dusk. And your 6 companions.
Where's Marlo?
7 companions. You hear them moving down the hall, coming towards your room. And then there's a knock. Stein.
I'll open the door.
All of them. Armed to the teeth. Marlowe has his chrome horns on.
You got your axe back, Marlowe?
He has a different axe. He's not happy about it. And you see in the back, you hear a door open, and there's Marissa. I don't know how I feel about this. This is my whole family.
You want to know a little secret?
Oh, sorry, Mano wasn't coming, so there's 5 of them. What secret?
Lee brought Jogan back to life.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Where is he?
This ring. He's gonna come back eventually.
I don't know what to say. That's unbelievable. She starts to cry and wraps her arms around Lee. Well, I don't know if it's gonna work yet, so, you know, don't thank me. I don't know. But he may never get to meet you guys. And she looks at her kids. Please be careful. Stein, watch after them.
You know I will.
Okay.
And we have Lee. Lee can bring him back to life. Because he's a fucking amazing cleric. I'm gonna rustle his hair.
Stein, I mean, come on. Don't make these promises. We don't know what we're getting into.
I'm gonna whisper into Lee's ear. Like, I've always been proud of you. You're the best little cleric I could ever even ask for.
You can roll perception.
And you are the apple of my eye. 20.
Okay. You're rubbing his head, and he's got like a big smile on his face. And from the from the other end of the hallway, past all of your comrades here, you see a guard that was coming up the stairs that has seen all of you, armed in a group. And you see him, he gets to the top, not really paying attention, gets to the top, sees you guys, and he turns around and starts running back down the stairs.
I'm gonna go run after him.
A lot of people in your way. You can roll acrobatics. Or athletics if you're just gonna knock him down.
It's acrobatics.
Okay. You nimbly weave through the fray. What's your speed?
6.
Alright. So imagine like a grand staircase. He's already part of the way down the stairs.
I'm gonna jump down.
Athletics.
To jump down off staircase?
Athletics is to jump.
18.
And what are you trying to do?
Jump in front of him. Like, I'm moving towards the end of the stairs.
Okay.
To, like, be in front of him.
You succeed. He's running.
Where you going, buddy?
I could ask the same of you.
Some of my sides lighted on fire.
You're supposed to be under house arrest.
Oh, yeah?
You're supposed to be leaving tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Did we leave yet?
I don't like what I see up there.
We're just playing dress up.
Playing dress up? I don't believe you.
I'm gonna walk towards him.
He draws his sword.
Maybe to have him walk back.
He starts walking back.
I'm gonna start walk him up the stairs.
He's slowly stepping back. You see Marlowe at the stairs at the top, walking down, and he sees him, and he stops moving back. I won't allow you to do this. Whatever you're planning will not work. You will kill every single one of them.
I'm gonna look at Marlowe, kind of give him a wink, so that he, like, ties him up.
Okay. Marlowe comes up behind him, pretty much breaks the man's wrist. Breaks his wrist, you hear him, the sword drops and starts to slide down the marble stairs.
Well, I'm gonna try and grab it, so it doesn't make as much noise.
You grab it. You don't have to roll for it. And he takes his giant minotaur claw as the man's like, "Ow!" And holding his broken wrist and his face is carrying him back up the stairs.
What's a room we don't use often that people are never in? Is there like a certain room?
It's a castle, so.
I'm gonna put him in like one of the rooms that no one knows about.
You're not gonna kill him?
No, not yet. He has a broken wrist. I mean, he'll be in pain for a while. I'm gonna tell Marlo to put him in one of those like secret passageways no one knows about.
Okay. He opens up one of the pictures.
I'm gonna also put his sword in my bag.
You have a sword. It's a long sword, nothing special. Marlowe opens up a little hole, like a secret wall behind a painting, picks him up and throws him in.
Fucker.
You hear his, like, skull hit the pavement at the other side. He might be dead. He closes the portrait.
We'll check him on later.
Solus has a small map.
Oh, look at you. I'm gonna rustle up his horns.
Ha! Thanks. He lays it out on a table in front of you all. He, like, pushes a little candlestick over, so it was a decorative table. Alright. Vondel lives... So this is the castle over on the west side. Vondel lives there. Glotch lives there. Fawn lives there. Boom.
Thank you.
All of them have some pretty heavy guards. Especially Vondel. I think he might be onto something going on tonight. He definitely doesn't trust you.
We're gonna go to the S first.
Probably the best idea. Tactically, it makes sense. Otherwise, we'll have to worry about both Vondel and Glotch.
And then kind of like a... Yeah.
Although, if we don't handle... Why do I keep forgetting his name? Oh, it's not S, it's F.
I'm wearing an F.
Although, if we don't handle Fawn quietly, the other two will be aware of our plans.
Sounds good.
Either loud and fast or slow and quiet.
Alright, let's go. Everyone out the window.
Y'all sneaking?
16 and 14 is my stuff.
Okay. They're actually all doing fairly well too, so it's working out. As you're climbing down the roof of the castle and scaling down the wall, you can see that there are an unusual amount of guards on patrol tonight. You could tell that Vondel has ordered something. Or maybe not Vondel, but, you know, the Congress, quote-unquote, has ordered increased patrol. And all of them are on the lookout for you. You can hear a couple of ones talking, saying that Stein is being impeached. He has till tomorrow to be out, and he's under house arrest at the castle. Along with his comrades and orphans. And that's really how they're referring to all of the kids. And when they hear it, they're like, sons of bitches.
Take that anger.
Wait until Drogon comes back. I don't know if it's going to work, guys. Don't count on that.
We already counted on the lake.
Stein, why'd you have to promise the rest of that?
I gave her the ring. In case I die.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I kind of hope I die. Jeez, in case it doesn't work.
Oh, shut up, Lee. You're not gonna die, because I like you a lot. And I'd save you. I would die for Lee.
You guys can all roll stuff one more time.
Got a 21.
Okay. Mano did not come. Brogan and Solus kind of sneaking up behind. They're not really being too stealthy about it. And those two are actually spotted by one of the guards. Hey! Hey! What are you doing over there? You're one of the Stein orphans, right? We don't like to be called Stein orphans, in case you thought that was an appropriate way to talk to people.
How many spotted them? 2?
Let me roll to see how many. 6. A little patrol of guards.
Okay. I'm gonna stay quietly. I'm gonna give everyone the the motion to stay down. And I'm gonna look at them, like the 2. Kind of angrily. But we kind of do all these things all the time. And when things like this go down, they try to, you know, distract and we come up from behind.
So is that what you're going to do? You're going to try to sneak up behind them? Okay.
I'm going to wait till they get closer, though, when they're away from the other group.
There are 5 just like average guards. They're about your level. Or maybe a little less than your level. And there's one that's like a captain who goes up to 2 of them and he's like, look, I know that this is not ideal. I know this is not the way that this is supposed to work. But for right now, you just have to go with it. Alright? Just tomorrow, make sure you're not here. Because otherwise they will do things. Vondel, whoever else is pulling the strings, will do things. We're going to bring you back to the castle now. Just stay till tomorrow and leave. And the 5 come up. And start to come around them. And, let's see, so that was Brogan and Solace. Your passive perception will allow you to see that Solace has dropped the map. So that will be left for you. Who else is here?
You know what, I think maybe I'll just let them go back to the house.
Okay. Fidus whispers to you, are we going to let them take them?
They're going to take them back to the house.
Stein's right. We can't give up our position so early. Can't let them know that we're all out and about.
In worst case scenario, they'll try to leave again.
I don't like this. But okay. Oh. Alright. Well, that captain seems nice enough.
He does seem nice, but... like I said, he's not going to do anything to hurt them.
Alright. I guess let's continue.
Well, no, I'm waiting for them to be escorted.
They're being escorted. Nobody's, like, pushing them. They're cooperating. And the captain's, like, talking to them the whole way, saying how it's not fair, but this is how it is. And he's just doing his job. It's nothing personal.
I'm gonna grab the map.
Okay. You take it, so you can still identify where all the houses are. Without any kind of skill check. One more stealth check.
15 and 16.
Very nice. Alright, you all do well enough.
It's really fucking hot in here.
It is
Sorry.
really hot in here. Just be as somebody who can just look over the world while it's happening. Right? So even when we're not playing, the world is still evolving. I just checked in a couple of months later, and that's what happened. I didn't make it happen. You arrive outside, let's say a block away, from what appears to be Fawn's mansion. Fawn was the Goliath, and as such, most of his guards, we'll say all of his guards, are Goliath as well. They all appear to have some axes, great swords, great axes, etc. And you can see that there is a difference in wardrobe between them. So there are some that must just be regular guards, and then some other ones that look maybe like lieutenants or something. But they're definitely better decorated, and there's much fewer of them.
They're Goliaths.
Yeah. So, to get to his property, there's actually a little bridge that goes over like it's almost like a sewer gap in the street, like a drainage ditch. So you go over the bridge to get to his property, where there is a barred gate, like a wall that goes around, with concrete pillars, and then the rest is just bars. So you could see to the house. But yeah, a couple of different guards patrolling, guards at the gates. So that's as far as you can see.
Alright, we're gonna go over the bridge.
If you do go over the bridge, they will definitely see you.
Okay, we will not go over the bridge. How big is the trench?
It's 20 feet deep.
How wide?
Say 30 feet.
And it's a trench all around the property?
Yes.
So it's like a moat.
Essentially like a moat, except it doubles as a drainage ditch.
I'm gonna go to a part of the ditch where it's not really visible to all of the guards.
Okay, it's easy enough.
And I'm, can I jump over 30 feet?
You can, yeah, if you don't want to get in it.
No, I don't want to get in it. I'm gonna jump over. And acrobatics over.
Okay, not all of your comrades might be able to make it.
I know.
Okay. Would you like to narrate what you rolled?
I botched.
You run and make a mighty leap that lands you in the direct center of this drainage ditch.
Alright, I want to try and jump back out.
Before you do that, you land in some muck. You can take 9. It's concrete at the bottom of the muck. And you end up like slipping and you're falling prone in essentially sewage. It stinks down here. Once you hit the ground, you landed on a rat and he tries to scurry away. There's some other rats scurrying around. And you hear leeching up top, "Are you okay?"
I'm going to jump back out. That's athletics.
Yeah. Are you jumping back out on that side? Or
No, on the other side. 15.
Okay. You're slipping the whole way on this sewage. It's actually very difficult to get out. But you're right on like the edge. You could peek out and see. You're covered and you
Is
smell.
anybody there?
There are 2 guards that are at the gate.
But I went to an area where they wouldn't be able to see me.
Yeah, like you can climb out, but you could see that there's guards at each gate.
Okay. I'm going to get out and I'm going to tie a rope to my body.
Okay.
I'm going to tell, actually, no, I don't have to because it's a 50-foot rope. I'm going to throw it over to the other side and kind of, just so they can try and jump over and worst case scenario, they'll be able to hold on.
Okay. We're just going to make a couple of rolls just to make it. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. That's a 1. Elda makes it, Fidus makes it, Marla makes it, Li Cheng falls in sewage.
Ew. But he's holding onto the rope.
Yeah, you could pull him out.
I'm going to pull him out.
It's so gross.
I know.
I hate it.
I botched too.
And he goes into his pack and he takes out a little piece of paper and he chants something in Primordial that says, "Cleanliness is next to godliness. I bear no dirt, I bear no stench." And then the paper lights into fire and disappears, and all of the dirt and grime is off his clothes. Oh, sorry. I only had 1. Oh, whatever. You're gonna be covered in blood anyway. You're fine.
Heal me.
Do you need it?
9.
You heal 9. All of them have made it across the ditch. They are all standing in a shadow with you. There are 2 gates on opposite ends.
So like 12 and 6? Okay. I'm gonna go to the closest gate to me.
Okay. There are 2 gates, 2 guards at the gate.
Can I jump over this gate?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, so I'm gonna jump over either at 3.
It might make some noise though.
Why?
Because it's like a little loose in its fittings when you touch it, so you can gather it'll rattle.
If I just jump over it?
Oh no, if you jump over it, that's fine.
Oh no, I'm gonna jump over it.
Okay.
Was I rolling for athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
27.
Very nice. You have managed to jump a 20-foot gate.
Woo! I'm gonna whisper to those guys to meet me at one of the gates, so we'll have kind of advantage, but let me, like, distract them first.
Elda whispers back over, "Why don't I distract them?"
What?
And she winks at you a little bit.
If you want to.
Okay. The 2 guards that are at this gate kind of like have their back to the gate.
Back towards me?
Yeah, essentially the side that you're on, that's what their back is to.
Okay.
So Elda, you see her, she takes off some of her armor. She like loosens up some of her scaly tendril hair. And she actually is a very beautiful dragonborn, so it's kind of easy for her. She rips her armor a bit and shows off some of her dragonborn cleavage.
Hmm.
And she goes up, she's like, excuse me? I hope you don't mind, but I think I made a wrong turn somewhere around here. I'm trying to get to my sick grandmother. Do you know, by any chance, where 3rd Street is? And the 2 of them are like, oh, hey, alright, yeah.
Is Shane getting upset?
He's upset. And she's like looking behind the gate for you. Doesn't see you.
I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon my scythe, light it on fire, but as soon as I light it on fire, I'm gonna attack.
Tell me how you're doing it.
I'm gonna come out of the shadows with a flaming scythe. And the only reason why you're able to see me is because of my flaming scythe. And I'm gonna attack. With this. Actually, maybe I get something with 2 creatures. Okay, this one is a blast.
Haha.
35 to reflex.
That'll hit.
It's a close blast of 3. It's 3d8s plus all my modifiers.
You would have to make an attack roll for each target.
Oh, alright, well, I'll take the other one on. 6. And what's 27 to reflex?
Okay, that'll also hit.
Okay.
You also did have combat advantage.
That's not weird. Eight, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20... 21, 22, 27, 7 plus 22, 49 to both.
Wow. Okay, that'll actually kill them both.
Because Stun's badass.
So what'd you do from the other side of this gate?
I have a question.
Yeah.
My scythe is a D10. With these ones, it says D8.
Mm-hmm.
Would that have anything to do? Because it's like weapon damage? Should they be D10s?
Normally no, they wouldn't be. Because I don't believe it is weapon, it's like implement, so it's like actually your focus with the weapon.
That was just a question, I'm just curious.
Okay. How did you kill them?
I cut their heads off. I cut both their heads off simultaneously.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I try.
Very nice. Merelda gets some like blood on her face.
She loves it.
You see it splash, and it's a little bit on her chest.
You
see it drip down.
She loves it.
Nice job, Stein.
Uh-huh.
And she signals for the rest of them to come over. So now you have Marlo, Elda, Lee, and Phytus.
I'm going to search the bodies to see if there's anything decent on them.
Okay.
Not money or anything, but like anything useful.
Their wardrobe.
Maybe like a parchment.
You do find a note, almost like a memo, that just says that Stein and his band of hooligans are to be killed on sight, and to make it look at like an accident if they're found around the manor.
Oh, I'm really happy that they just took them back to the place.
Well, these are Fawn's guards that you're dealing with now. Those other ones were like town guards.
Good to know, good to know. I'm gonna take their clothes.
Okay, you have 2 uniforms.
Or I'm gonna give them to the kids.
Who do you want to wear it? They won't fit. It won't fit Marlo.
Give it to the other 2 boys.
Lee and Phytus?
Didn't we have one more boy?
No. Brogan and Solace got caught by the guards, and Mono, you left with his mom.
Ah. Yeah, I went to the 2 boys. Are there
Okay.
a girl, stop that.
Some of the other ones, female guards, but these 2 were for male.
Alright, I'm just gonna with the
And
map.
for her voluptuous dragonborn bosoms, it might be difficult.
Alright, I'll give it to the 2 boys.
Okay. They suit up, Lee and Fidus. And Lee looks like such a little soldier.
Ah.
It does look a little loose on him, though. But...
It's okay. I'm gonna take the memo.
Okay. Very nicely done. You can open the gate from your side. It's not an issue. And then you have, essentially, it's a long walkway that goes up to the manor itself, where you can see there's some guards patrolling back and forth on the walkway, as well as 2 stationary guards at the side of the entrance to the door. You're at the front of the manor. There are some like bits of shrubbery around the path, as well as some trees strewn about, and there's a little decorative fountain right in the middle. Actually, it's not little; it's a big fountain, very decorative.
Would I be able to know where this dude's room is?
I'm gonna say probably not. You can roll streetwise to see if you're familiar with this type of architecture.
17.
You're not positive. Probably on the 2nd floor, but you don't know where the master bedroom would be.
What do you need to write down?
Mike, I don't have Stein.
Oh, the stuff that gets cut off?
Yeah, all of it. Actually, you probably have some of those things. There are probably null things there. Oh, yes! I do have a feature here. Score critical hits with daggers on 18 to 20. Those were my...
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. So never mind. I didn't have to, like, fake enchant that
What?
or anything.
Oh, what you do need to add, though, pretty much on all of your moves,
That's not much.
that's going to be a D8,
Okay.
and that's going to be an additional 3.
See, it says D4, but over here it says D6. So that's a D8, because that's
Well,
unarmed.
Technically, it's supposed to be a D6, but we're going to make it a D8.
Okay.
So that'll be a D...
Here, I have a pen.
And you got to add 3. So instead of 3, that's 6. And it's the same thing for your attack. So instead of 11, add an additional 3.
So 14?
Yeah.
I don't remember
I like
why.
these dice.
Is it 'cause I'm not
Because
using
of
a
your
dagger?
claws, adds a plus
Which
3.
one was this?
Can I...
The dragon dice?
Elven.
Alright, so meanwhile, while Stein is across the world, venturing deeper to massacre his enemies.
Is Resi there? We
resides-
could roleplay this. I don't need the sheet.
Resi wasn't with them. He was still out cold. What about people getting knocked out? Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, on the Zandar continent, in the sands of the Gosh Desert, lives a clan of Knoll. The Dorvi?
I would have gotten that
I don't
in.
remember.
The Dorvi clan of Knoll, which are matriarchal. They're the largest of the Knoll clans in the desert. All of them are fairly nomadic, but you guys got the best spot in the desert because it's right on prime real estate of the oasis. Much desired territory, you spend a lot of your day patrolling to make sure people don't try to take it from you, and by people I mean the other rival Knoll clans. Which include your only real threat of a clan, the Karesh clan. They're led by a guy named Raoul. They're all kind of Asian-eyed, so they're squinty-eyed gnolls.
We don't know what that is. What's Asian?
Squinty eyes,
Oh.
and they have a problem pronouncing the letter L.
And R.
Hello.
So they're Nors?
If you X them.
Oh no, the Norse! They come back!
Come! That was kind of
It's
French.
It's like a Seinfeld. The Moops.
And the next
Probably.
largest clan is called the Morok clan. They don't really tend to want too much to do with your oasis, because they are very content robbing travelers and convoys going through the desert. They are the desert bandits of the Morok clan. They are formidable, but nowhere near numbers to really kind of threaten you guys. I'm going to say that your clan has about 200 people. You know, pretty cool. The Karesh clan has about 130. And the other guys, the Morok clan, have about 70.
Could you just say those real quick again?
Alright, so your clan, the Dorvi clan, 200 people. Karesh clan, 130. And the Morok clan, 70. Then there's some, you know, miscellaneous little groups. None of them are worthy enough to mention or give a description or a head count. So, yes. You guys are essentially nearby. You're in your clan. You're hanging out. It's a beautiful regular day. Some hunters came back. They brought some food. You guys end up walking over. You're standing by the oasis. Being the matriarch of the clan, this is prime real estate, so you're there. You get to bathe in the oasis.
I get to eat the food first.
You do. And after you guys pig out, in the distance, I would like for you guys to make a perception check to see if I can tell you what you might see here.
I don't know how I'm going to voice this character.
And Stein, I would like for you to make a perception check from the other side of the world.
The other side of the world.
Other side of the world.
27 for perception.
26.
24.
Yeah, I gotta think how to voice this as well.
Okay.
Mungo.
Both of you see the oasis start to spin, as if water circling a drain. And you see it slowly sinking, quickly, deeper, at an alarming rate. You can actually hear the water swooshing around.
What is this? This must be the doing of the Koresh.
I like it. That's a good Knoll voice.
They're the
The
enemy
Koresh are a
clan.
rival
Oh yeah,
clan.
sorry, my bad.
What kind of
My
sorcery?
bad, it's so new, it's so new.
One job.
What kind of sorcery are they pulling on us this time?
Sounds like Yoshi's Island music. I'm gonna roll Arcana and make sure they're not magicking away our water.
Okay.
I'm not trained in it. 15.
Doesn't appear to be magical, really. Maybe it's something physical down there. Who knows? Are you trained in Arcana?
No.
Yeah. No, well,
No.
you don't know what it is.
What is your class, Rich? Mungo?
I am an assassin.
What is your role? Are you like
I'm
leader of
assassin.
all of our? I know you're like leader of our
It's a
troops.
striker.
No, I mean in our clan.
No, I wouldn't be a leader of troops. I would operate alone.
We're very pack-like, you know.
I'm a lone wolf.
You're a special operator. Oh, I get it.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. They turned it off.
Oh, what
Or
was it?
disabled your car alarm, whatever it was.
Oh, no, it wasn't my one.
Stein,
Yeah.
you were actually in that little divot, that little swamp moat-like thing filled with thick muck. Your allies, right behind you, Fidus, Marlowe, Lee, and Elda.
Marlowe.
And, you, since you're kind of at the head of the pack, you, like, look back to tell them, like, what you want to do to get past these guards. And you can actually see the muck behind them also starting to spin, as if draining. And it seems to be picking up very quickly. Your roll was enough to notice it as it started. And essentially all of them are standing there by it.
Do we have a shaman? Does my clan have a shaman?
We'll say that they do.
I don't know.
But
if
you
a
said
shaman
that
is a
I'm in
class.
the crevice? I'm not in the crevice.
You were
be a
leading the
cleric
way,
flavored
so
as
you're
a
like
shaman.
coming out of it.
No,
But the rest of
everyone...
them,
I'm using Kobold
Everyone
Camp rules here. That
was
game that I was
already-
working on like a year ago.
And we were
rules
already
a
in
race.
the,
So now,
oh, you know, that's
when I
right.
was working
Yeah.
on that, I was working on kobolds, and now.
Okay, so you're in the
Wonderful.
courtyard at this
Watch
point.
me
You were
die.
heading up into the
I'm
house.
gonna die. I'm
Okay.
gonna die.
Then, when you were coming up, you do see those two guards standing outside the main door.
We already killed them.
Now, you killed the guards at the gate.
Right.
So now, coming across this great lawn, there's the main door, two guards at the sides.
What's the name of our shaman? Can I connect
Okay.
with it?
So what are you doing?
I'm stealthing over by
Hashish.
the,
I was gonna say Hezek. That's
two on the
close.
side.
That is pretty close.
How
Okay,
about
you can roll for
Hazish?
stealth.
Hazish? I like it.
Are you guys doing anything about
Yes.
the oasis?
Go get Hazish. We need the shaman.
20.
I don't know what race, class you actually want him to, but I still think this is arcane.
I'm also going to roll for your friends. Okay. Are you going to get Hazish? None of them really did that well. You guys are trying to sneak up alongside these guards. Both of them actually notice on each side of them that people are coming up. Hey! Stop there! And then see how many of you there are. And go inside! Quick! Get help!
I'm not gonna let them go inside.
Okay, you can make an acrobatics versus their acrobatics. It's not that great.
24.
Okay, one of them actually does slip in before you or your party get to them. And he quickly throws the door behind him. It's not that it locks or anything like that, but it does close. And you hear the stamping of his feet as he's yelling inside. There, someone's here! Someone's here! The king is here! The prince! And you have one guard. You were able to get to him first.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him. Just really a basic attack.
Okay.
It's gonna be... $29 to armor class.
Okay, that'll hit. You can roll for damage. You hear the voice inside screaming, "Surround the castle! Sorry, surround the manor, let none escape!"
26.
Okay, you hit him.
Do we have an
He
accent?
takes it.
It's the exact same thing.
It's a little scary that we're...
And let's say that you're,
at the moment.
I know.
all of your friends run up as well. So Elder runs up, Fidus runs up.
I mean,
you got?
like,
Marlo?
we're in the desert, but if the shardmind, if the Thral-ste are Egyptian, I don't know if we should do that.
Hits.
And then the second thing that came to mind was an Aboriginal Australian accent.
He is
but
now
I realize
bloody.
He's already Australian.
Elda and Fidus both missed, but Li Cheng.
Unless we did
And
some sort of
Marlo
like
hit.
Native American.
Okay.
Well, the problem is the voice that I'm using in my head is Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove.
Okay.
Kronk, why do we even have that lever?
Hazish comes kind of limping out, dragging one foot
I'm
behind
gonna get
him,
behind
walking
him,
with his staff.
push.
It's probably true.
I'm gonna get behind him and
Who?
push.
Quickly take care of this.
Hello?
I hope, anyway.
Hello?
Hazish comes limping out,
For who?
dragging his one leg.
I'm
Oh, hey, what's going on?
while he's walking slowly, I'm frantically circling him, explaining like,
The Koresh, they're doing something. They're stealing our water supply.
That's correct.
Ah, you think this is the work of the Koresh?
It must be.
They hardly seem educated enough for this.
Yes, but they do have.
I agree.
What they lack in
I'm not
strength, they have in
positive what the
powerful
school's called.
magic.
This looks too
But there's,
sophisticated.
maybe. I don't want to
the likes
give
of
it
the
to him.
Koresh.
And Merrick Avenue?
Say it again?
This looks too sophisticated for the likes of the Koresh.
I agree. Let me take a better look. He leans a little closer in.
That's why I called you out here. What's taking so long?
He waves his staff over it.
Nice roll.
Oh my
Finally, a shaman who actually could roll well with doing shamany things.
He doesn't have a wand, too, does he?
No, no
Well,
one.
crit 3 times, or
Just a
watch
stab.
3 times in a row?
Oh, this is an ancient magic. It's older than anything I've ever felt before.
Certainly not older than the Gash Desert.
You could both make, actually, what are your passive perceptions?
A million.
It's not high enough. I was looking for a million.
28. 21.
Okay.
It's like, I don't even know who you were giving me the phone. And I was like,
What's your speed?
I heard sales. I'm like,
7.
what?
Okay, so is mine. I guess that's just an old thing.
It is. And dark vision.
Wait, you have dark vision?
Ah!
I only have low light vision.
Oh, well, I'm a shadow assassin.
No, that
Makes
would
sense.
explain it.
You see, as the water's draining away, that the sand is actually falling into this suction as well. And whereas Hazish has turned around to tell you, the sand beneath his feet has been pulled away, and he is falling back.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if there's like a
You
rock
didn't-
nearby.
You didn't notice it. You did notice it.
I did notice that.
You did notice that he is about to fall.
I'm gonna go
His
grab him.
26 was that much better than my 25 to tell him that?
What? 28?
You have 28.
Oh, go for 26.
I thought you said you had 23.
I actually
25.
thought yours was 23 as well.
No, I am.
You noticed it as well.
I'm gonna
Is
go.
there a rock nearby that I could grab? A large rock?
How large are we looking for?
I want to try to throw something in to plug this hole.
Okay, there is a large enough boulder that appears to be the maximum capacity you can hold. It's that perfect amount of big.
Pretty good roll.
Do I have to roll for it? Or are we good to go?
You could roll athletics or an attack roll.
Do I have anything on? What is that? A botch? Is that a one?
I wasted it here.
You go to pick up the rock, and when you put your hands underneath, you don't even hear it until you've already stuck your hands under. And as you feel the pinch break the skin, you hear a rattle. And you just pull out your hand and you see these 2 little bite marks as your hand starts to
Oh,
swell.
you didn't take that feat where gnolls get extra shit against poison, did you? Because we have that.
No, but I'm assuming that I would have recognized that this is a bite of some sort of snake.
Yeah, you're familiar with it. They're in the area.
I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna
13.
suck the blood out.
Do I start with like ropes and all that?
What are you doing?
Do I start with like rope?
You guys have an adventurer's kit. 2 sun rods, 50 foot of rope.
100 foot of rope.
It's homemade. 200 foot of rope. I am the matriarch.
So you would probably not have an adventurer's pack.
You can each start off with 1 super health potion and 1 regular health potion. Wow. Okay, matriarch, you start off with 200 gold pieces somehow. And you start off with 40. Mr. Mungo.
Would you say 400?
Yeah, and I got 2,000.
Ha
We're hoarders.
So I see this. So you went for the rock, you're sucking out the poison.
I'm throwing him the rope. My rope.
Okay. You can make a ranged attack roll just for your accuracy. And he's gonna roll.
What am I adding to unarmed, ranged, basic?
Yeah.
Well, there's really no such thing as unarmed. Oh, there is. So 20.
Okay. You throw the rope.
Total.
It's moderately accurate.
Or are you throwing the rope too?
What?
He doesn't
Who's
even.
throwing it too? Me?
The
No,
shaman.
Hazish.
Oh.
He doesn't even seem to notice the rope. You throw it, it's distantly right there. Maybe if he reached out, he could have grabbed it. But he's like,
His normally glassy eyes, because he's
Yeah.
old and half blind, or even more
actually,
glossed over.
he doesn't even scream. You just see his wide eyes as he's like, "Ah!"
Sounds like a scream.
I'm going to jump after him and try to grab his staff while digging my claws into the sand.
Okay. I'm gonna say you're still sucking the poison out.
Are you out there?
Maybe Hazish has an antidote. I don't know.
You can make a run for it. Acrobatics.
Much better. 41.
What?
You're very acrobatic.
What?
No.
What? Let me say, holy shit!
You acrobatically jump into this pit, grabbing onto him by, we'll say, his hand.
God damn!
And when you grab his hand, you have sunk into really just the edge of the ground that has not yet
Am I
fallen
intimidate
away.
and stealth and thievery?
And practically immediately,
Acrobatics.
after you've secured a grip on both you and him, this vortex is still expanding, and the part of the ground that you've grabbed on...
Wait, did you grab me?
No.
No.
Oh,
very quickly starts to sink in as well. And now you are sliding down this spinning pool of sand and water and little fish that haven't gotten sucked down yet, and you are both falling into this pit.
Did I see
Well,
him
swirling.
get bit?
You didn't see him get bit. You were throwing the rope.
Did I see that? No, I didn't.
You did see him, after you threw the rope, following behind your rope. You see Mungo jumping into the pit, and heroically grab the side, and then, unfortunately, fall away.
Wait, what did he have to roll to not get pulled in?
We're getting pulled in regardless. In case you didn't notice, no matter what we do, we're going down.
You're basically like my best.
Everything.
Yeah, you're like my first in whatever. Like if I need an operation, I'm like, oh, yeah, there's been trading going on over here. Go take them out for me. Oh, did you hear that English accent come out just a little bit at the end? I have to be really
Jolly good.
careful about that.
We stopped off for a spot of tea.
Dreyfus, what are you doing about your friend?
We could have an English accent if you
I
wanted.
don't know.
Like that.
Who's around right now?
What is it?
It's like, I don't understand why it's 1900s over here. I'm like, I didn't make the system. That's where I live.
Does it look like this hole that's pulling everything in is expanding?
It is expanding.
I am gonna run around and go...
Is it becoming steeper?
It is becoming steeper.
Evacuate! The Koresh are attacking! And I'm gonna round everyone up and try to get away from this pit.
Okay. Not too much you can do. Do you have something that can make you fly?
I've got a lot of things that can get me out of it, but I know it's happening.
I don't.
I'm gonna put the English accent on with it. What? Koresh, it looks like we're gonna be going down.
Can you talk? I thought there was sand
Hazish?
everywhere.
Hold your breath, yeah,
What did he
Hazish.
say, Koresh?
Hazish.
Okay. Here, let me help you. He waves his little staff and it creates like a little bubble of air around
That
your
heals
head.
me?
Oh, you did take damage too. Alright, it'll also heal you. For 10.
Do we have... What would like a fat race be?
He made a bubble around him too. Bullywug.
No, a race. Class. Fat class.
What?
Fat class.
I don't know what you mean.
I
Like they
want
create
whoever's
food.
in my
Official
clan.
food taster.
Yeah. Oh, the chef. Do we have a chef?
You have a chef.
Is he fat?
He's really fat.
Is he right there?
He's
as we're
nearby.
running away? What's his name? You want to come up with the name? The chef?
Horton.
Horton,
Let's
your
come up with
chef.
something that starts with an F. So Horton.
Horton is nearby. He's already like grabbing his pastries. He's got a box of pastries.
No,
in one
Horton,
hand.
not you. Hold still.
No, I must go.
What?
Gotta get out of here.
No, no, I need you.
It's getting dangerous.
Here, hold on to this. Tie it around your waist.
No, wait.
I'm gonna tie it around his waist.
Get away.
Do you want me to roll engineering for that?
Jelly dripping
You
down
can make
his face.
athletics to try to stop them.
Oh wait, no, they got
I'm
my
not
rope. I don't have any rope.
They're
Wait.
falling in the hole. You had one end of it.
Okay, I'm gonna tie it around. I forgot his
I don't know
name
if there's that
already.
much slack.
Horton. Do I have time?
Get off me. I'm going out of here.
You might not have enough rope left to get around.
I'm
He's
gonna-
suck down this hole very quickly.
I'm gonna give it to him, and I'm gonna try and tie it around him as fast as I can.
Engineering. You're a lot quicker than him.
17.
You get it around him.
Great,
Feel snug.
great. I am gonna.
He's our clan's best fighter. We can't lose him.
go
I'm
get
the shaman.
And I'm gonna try pulling on the rope with Horton walking backwards.
Okay. Seems to hold up okay.
Okay.
From walking. Yeah.
Okay.
Horton, can you move any faster?
I can do that fast as I can go. I gotta get out of here.
No
At
kidding.
this point, one of the one of the tents has like fallen into this pit. You guys are pretty much tumbling down. Hazish has already been sucked into this bottom vortex.
Okay, I'm gonna have him. Could I yell to him to grab my ankles?
Yeah.
I want him
can
to
do
grab my ankles, and I'm gonna use my claws to try to claw and climb out.
You can roll athletics. Alright.
Do better
And
than
meanwhile,
last time.
you've tied the rope. What are you doing? You're at the mouth of this thing that's continuously expanding. You see them at the bottom funnel of this.
29.
Do you want me to roll athletics to try and pull him out?
Try to pull
If
who
I'm
out?
pulling the rope. I'm pulling on the rope.
They don't have the other end of your rope.
Oh, there. What am I tying the fucking rope onto? then?
You tied it? I don't know.
I'll look down and with my passive perception see that they're not holding onto the rope anymore.
They were never holding onto the rope.
He never saw it.
Oh. I'll tie myself on. I'll pull it up and tie myself to the other end of the rope.
Okay. You can roll another dungeoneering.
It was just 29, by the way.
Okay. You're climbing very, very well, but the sand is funneling down quicker than you can climb out. He's holding onto your ankles, and it like pokes his head out a bit so he can actually breathe.
Oh, he has the bubble on his head.
Oh yeah.
21.
21?
21.
Feels great.
I'm gonna dive in after them.
Okay.
You're gonna have a fucking huge fat chef.
You dive
fall on
in.
you.
It pretty much utilizes the full 50 feet of your rope as it's spinning and pulling. And Horton up top, I'll get out of here. What are you doing? This is dangerous.
I'm saving the best members of our clan, and that includes you, so you better not go anywhere.
He turns to start to run away, and you could immediately feel the rope come loose from his end. Maybe he untied it, maybe it came loose.
Great.
And you are now in this funnel. And you pretty much meet up with them at the bottom opening.
Hey guys, what's
as it's
up?
funneling into it. And the three of you are pulled under the sand.
Hazish! Put a bubble on.
Yes.
Put a bubble on the
Okay.
What the hell's your name?
I'm Dreyfus.
You just see a hand with a staff point out towards you.
Put a bubble on
and
Richard
little
Dreyfus's
bubbles
head.
surrounds you.
Ah!
Stein, back to you. You have just bloodied the guard, and you could hear the masses of feet stampeding around the house, running across the yard outside. Sounds like there's a lot. All of your allies are next to you, along with one bloodied guard.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the guard.
Okay, you can make another attack roll against him. Come on, you're Stein, yo.
I botched.
Okay. You make an attack roll, you stab into the house, bits of rock fall away from the marble pillar. It's very elegant.
Did you get bit by a snake?
No, no snake. You got bit by a snake one time. And your scythe actually gets a little stuck in the marble. As you hear the feet of people.
I'm gonna summon my scythe back into me. And summon it back out again, light it on fire.
Very good, that worked. Good thinking.
I'll try.
Is it 2 actions?
Yes, it is. Okay, your allies attack.
Yeah!
Woohoo! It's my secret money cup.
Random loot drops.
2 of them hit, 2 of them miss. Looks like Marlowe and Lee hit again. This might be enough to kill this one guard. Let's try. Yes, it is. So you guys kill the one that's at the entrance of the doorway, and
Yeah! Money! Man, where did it go?
What? Where'd what go?
and
I didn't see what?
as you kill him, you could see the doors fly open in front of you. You could see about a dozen guards standing in this doorway and running around from each side of the house, quickly encircling around you as you deal the final blow against him. There's about another dozen.
There's no way he has that many guards.
He does. He is one of the more powerful people in this city.
I have no idea who she's fighting.
That's stupid.
Volans.
Vondel.
Her brother?
Rondel.
Oh, never mind.
That was Vicus.
Oh, who's
Victus.
Volans?
Victus.
Sir Volans is... Never mind. I know who he is. I'm bad.
So you came. You hear a voice from behind the dozen guards in the hallway, and there's your... Well, actually, which one were you going for? Do you remember?
The one in the south. The one with the F?
Fawn. It's Fawn. This is the Goliath, with all his Goliath guards.
Trouble.
I played a Goliath once.
Vondel said you'd come. I didn't think you'd be so foolish, but as you could see, I took precautions. Your reputation precedes you, Stein. I hope you don't mind, but I'll have to kill you now. And by I mean them.
We'll see.
Thank you for coming.
I'll be seeing you soon enough.
Clean up here. As he walks back up the stairs, and he's still wearing like his bathrobe. And he starts walking up, and the guards start to circle around you. And it's at this point that you could roll perception.
Da-da-da.
16 and 7.
23.
23.
Okay.
Pizza is here, by the way.
I know. So, from the yard behind you, essentially from the gate, you actually hear a rumble in the ground. And turning to look behind you, you can see that the path that you just walked up is broken and slowly begins to spin as if one rock spinning, and then grows larger as the grass begins to fall away into this funnel in the earth, and then larger and larger until you could see this pink glow coming from the mouth of it, with these rock trims that are expanding, and it's coming from behind you, between the gate and the house in front of you. Nikki's gonna kill you soon.
What?
Just letting you know. Coming from the gate and behind you is that vortex in the earth.
Is it spewing sand out?
No, it's not spewing sand.
spewing gnolls.
I'm not gonna pay it any mind.
Okay. It is your turn. There are a dozen guards in front of you. Your allies are all next to you, and another dozen or 2 dozen behind you. You can't see them all.
So how many are readily in my
Too bad
vision?
that chef didn't come with us.
24.
We could have used him as like a meat shield.
Alright. Time to crane dance.
Anyone can throw rabbits into a stew. It's really easy.
Alright. First one.
I thought the pizza was real.
It will
It
be.
is.
I just want to get to a part.
24 to reflex for the first one?
We'll say that hits.
We'll say that it's.
Didn't actually hit. He's just
I am not
hitting
looking
it.
at stats.
It's because he has it memorized.
Sounds about right, though.
Oh, tough ass motherfucker.
You are really tough. I don't like when I see defenses that high.
It's a good thing you can't see my defenses because I put a piece of paper in front of my
I'm
page.
just going to assume they're 2 or 3 less than everyone else.
Oh! 38 for the first guy. And I knock him prone
38?
for the first
Well,
guy.
Okay.
he's half right.
Next one. I can do up to 4 creatures.
He's kind of close.
Oh, wait. I'm also going to Fury of
I
Blow
don't know
him
why
as
we
well.
haven't thought of this
Okay.
before. We're part of the same tribe.
And that's
we
for
spend
6.
all our work coming up with stupid shit.
Okay.
By which I mean
You bloody?
I'll spend all work
Not
coming
bloody.
up with stupid shit, and you'll go, that
You
sounds
think
great.
all of them elite, Mike?
Pretty much.
Not all elite.
Next one.
I got a question. What? Stein's a monk, right?
Yes.
Monks, like, observe their body as a temple,
Uh-huh.
which they hone and train.
Uh-huh.
Why do you smoke cigarette?
His body's already fucked up. I mean,
Right.
I'm a dead monk.
Okay.
20 to reflex.
that'll miss.
Oh, we're all
Alright.
dead.
Well, if it misses, it does half damage.
Okay.
And I can still shift.
Um,
So.
with this, we would use the same damage roll for all of them. You would just roll damage at the end. But that's fine. You already rolled it. I'll use the same one.
Do you know what fetal alcohol syndrome looks
Go ahead.
like?
Third one.
Like a child?
I missed,
Yeah.
though.
I've seen it before.
Does it stop when you
no.
miss?
I saw a
I
woman
thought you get to
who
keep
came
going
today
with all your
with a
attacks.
kid, and the kid.
That's not what you
like,
said
the
before.
forehead's a little big, and the eyes are spaced a little farther apart.
Yeah.
Like, definitely. It's like,
Wait,
I think
was
you
she
get to
like
keep
a
going.
heavier set woman? I think that's what that kid did. And the kid
I
had
thought
like
it
brown
was
hair
my
that was like...
understanding that I
yes!
stopped.
I don't think so.
You, wow, okay, was it just
You read the
me?
move. Normally it'll
I read
say
the
Wow.
When he
until you
walked in, I
stop.
thought he looked weird. I was like, that kid's
No,
got a
it
really
says
huge
dex
melon.
modifier. 2d8 dex modifier.
And yesterday,
And you knock the
yesterday I was
target
leaving
prone.
the store. I went
Miss
and got
half
pirate
damage.
booty after
Effect
I was
shift
done
2
working,
squares after
and
each
I
attack.
groans,
Uh,
and these 2 women were smoking.
no, I'm gonna say
They're
you keep
both
going.
smoking cigarettes with a
It's after
baby
each
in a
attack, not
carriage.
after each hit.
I was like, if I didn't work in
Okay,
the shopping
well, he
center,
gets
I
not
would
prone then,
probably
even though it's half
like,
it says half
follow them
damage.
to their
Miss.
car,
So does he not
write
get
down their
knocked
This
license
does not
plate,
get knocked prone.
But he
call
gets half
Child
damage.
Protective Services, and say they were
Next
smoking and eating it.
Or put the cigarettes out on him.
What is wrong with Woodbury?
14 and 17.
That'll hit.
A whole lot.
Fuck.
You don't have to roll damage again. You already rolled it the one time.
I apologize, Mike.
I'm not upset. Keep going.
27.
That'll hit.
And those 2 get knocked prone.
You're also doing your other flurry of blows to them?
Yes.
Good thinking. Okay, so you hit 3, knocked 3 prone, and 1 got just taken some damage. Your allies will also attempt...
I'm also going to shift away that last one.
Okay. Shifting away from them would mean shifting towards that vortex, because you'd be shifting out towards the yard.
Oh, then I won't shift.
Okay. Your allies will also help attacking their nearest adjacent enemy, and only Marlowe will hit,
This is Marlo's the best.
and he will do some good damage.
Yeah, he will.
He actually killed the one that you knocked prone. You knocked
I
it
knocked
down.
3 prone.
Well, he killed one of the ones that you knocked.
Okay.
He did get an axe, so when you knocked him down, he heaves his giant axe up and decapitates him clean, and then looks up at the next one, and he'll roll Intimidate, but he doesn't actually look really scary. It looks like one eye blinked a little quicker than the other, and it got a little stuck, so it was kind of funny. You know how it is. And after all of you lovely people, go all of the other guys. Stein, this will be against your armor class. Oh, come on. I have a 34,
Yeah.
a 38,
Yeah.
and then a 29.
No.
Okay. 34, 38. Take 24. Let me also roll against all your friends. Wow, all of these dice are not treating me well tonight.
You hit me twice.
Yeah, but I rolled against you 6 times. Looks like Li Cheng took some damage. I like that.
Get hit
Marlo's
by
doing.
opportunity attacks. What's that?
Li Cheng is bloodied. And Marlo took a little bit of hits, but he's okay. And I did not hit Fidus or Elda at all. You could roll perception again.
$16 and 14.
Okay.
30.
In the heat of combat, you could see that all the guys that are surrounding you, you're fighting, you guys are dodging back and forth. You see Li Cheng get a little bloodied up, and he like limps a little bit. And from behind the wave that had surrounded you, you could see that funnel has wildly expanded, and is actually expanding even greater in all directions. It looks as if it's about to swallow up the guards as well as your people in the next move.
I'm gonna yell to the guys to let's get out of the way.
Okay. You can also contribute in this roll to make acrobatics because you're part of these guys that are getting swallowed up. To get out of the way too, you're probably gonna end up going into the house because you are in the doorway.
37.
Okay. Both you, Marlo, everybody except Li Cheng, all of you are able to quickly step over the prone guys and the dead body. And Li Cheng, he was in the middle of fighting. He's got his staff and he's blocking a sword. He's like, Stein! Ugh!
I want to go back.
Okay, you had just gotten in, so that'll actually end your part of that turn. You see, as the guards fall into this vortex, quickly spinning in what is almost like an ooze, because they sink into it a bit as they spiral around. And you see Li Cheng also fall into it.
I'm
As
roll
he's
after
like
him.
on his back. You're jumping in?
I'm jumping in to grab him. To
Okay.
grab Lee.
I don't know if that's true or not.
If you jump in, you'll have no footing.
I'm looking to get to Lee. I'm gonna teleport there. How about that?
You could if you want to.
I'm teleporting to grab Li Cheng.
Okay. You teleport into this cold ooze that you immediately find yourself waist deep into, as if you sank into it like water, but it's dense enough to stay that high up. And you are holding on to Lee as he is clinging back onto you.
I'm gonna be like, Lee, hold on. I'm gonna turn into a dragon.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna turn into a dragon. No, I'm turning into a dragon.
Okay.
When I turn into a dragon, I explode, and fire is like surrounding me. Because it's kind of like an explosion when I turn into a dragon. I'm gonna fly up.
A lot of that same
Like a non-damaging
fire is
burst.
actually swirling around in here with you as it is pulling everybody down. The guards that are in there are like lit on fire and they're screaming. And as you're trying to fly out, your bottom half seems to be actually stuck in it. So you try to fly and you can't escape this suction. Almost like the more you try to jump out, the quicker your body
I'm not
seems
jumping
to-
out, I'm flying out.
As you try to pull out, you actually feel that suction almost pulling you deeper. As you're spiraling deeper and deeper down towards that vortex. You feel as if this might be your last action before you are sucked into the funnel.
Let's say I drink an escape potion.
I don't remember what that
It's
does.
an escape rope. Takes you to the nearest Poké
It
Center.
only works in dungeons.
Bullshit!
It works in forests,
I don't
so you can
remember
use
what
it
it
in
does.
Viridian Forest.
It might not take Lee
They
with you,
count that
though.
as dungeon.
Oh,
So
sorry.
he's part of your party. You keep him in a
Up to you.
Pokeball, right? He's a Pokemon?
I already
in a
thought about
Pokeball?
what he said, so don't totally rule it out. Did I ever tell you what the escape potion did? I don't even remember making
No,
it.
I just wrote escape potion.
I have a few.
Teleport you to the last inn you stayed at?
Yeah, what does Hazish have on him? He is a shaman.
I don't know. He's under the sand and water.
That's not important.
Oh.
I would know. I'm the matriarch.
You don't know what he has on him at all
I
times.
would know.
Okay.
I probably have copies of everything, too.
He has a few different potions on him. He's also the town alchemist, or clan alchemist, we could say.
He's like the oldest, probably.
If you want him to be.
Yeah.
Have you ever mated with him? Maybe when he was a younger Knoll?
Mated?
Mated. You know, you can mate with anybody you want on command. Yeah. You could say, erect! And they will.
Shazam! I don't know. I gotta think about it.
Stein?
Who fathered my children?
Final decision?
If I drink the escape potion, does it escape me with Lee as well?
You do not know. You've never used one before. Okay. You guys each are experiencing something very similar. Dreyfus, Mungo, and Hazish are spinning around wildly.
Wow!
Adrift with water from the oasis and sand from the desert, as well as a couple of random little fish and seaweed that have been sucked up in here as well. Pieces of tents and camping supplies, all kind of tumbling down here with you.
Health potions.
Maybe if you want to
Antidotes.
check the record.
Can I roll perception?
You're falling right now, and you're about to be blinded by this very light,
I have
bright
I have tremor
pink
sense.
light. Okay, you can sense that objects are falling
I don't
around
actually.
you. It's a pink, blinding light that showers over all of you. You're holding on to Lee. He is squeezing you so tight, and quickly, blinding light as you feel yourself spinning, becoming weightless. And the ground and the earth and grass around you that was previously above ground, rocks, tumbling down with you. Some of the guards tumbling down, the ones that didn't die in the fire and from everything else. And eventually, after this blinding light, you feel the gravity kick back into you, and you feel wind back on your skin. And you, opening your eyes, you're free-falling a bit through the air. And there's a sun in the sky, and you look and there's another sun in the sky, and a third sun in the sky, and clouds bubbling past, until you hit the ground. And you could see, in the sky, all these different little, almost wormholes that have opened up, similar to the one that you just fell out of.
Do we take damage from falling?
Into. Probably. And you see people, wreckage, kind of funneling out of this, like a drainage ditch, being dumped in wherever this place is. It's huge, green, and hilly. It seems like you're in another place. None of it looks familiar to you. The plants are different. The grass is different.
And you nature?
Not yet. Not yet. But you have landed in the grass. Onto your side. And I'm gonna roll to see if you guys take any damage.
I have boots on that make me fall on my feet.
Okay.
I don't have feet, so
I
I
had
can't.
wings. Could I glide down?
Okay, you'll glide down. That's fine. You two take damage. I think you take half damage.
I don't think it's any damage.
You always land on your feet and you take half damage. Boots of cat step.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
Can you stop spinning everywhere, Franklin? Jesus.
Dreyfus,
No, it's
you
all
are
on my
going to
sock
take
right here.
14. Sorry, you fell from it.
I can't. Did I take half that? Or?
You get your separate roll. It might be less. Oh, look, 4. Just take half that.
Alright.
It doesn't hit my reflex. I missed the ground.
You keep falling.
Up.
You're building up speed.
This very wide, open area is broken only by the few scattered trees and large rolling hills. And in what appears to be the northernmost part, it looks as if there's a large mountain. I can't even say mountain. Very large hill. Maybe 70 feet high. And that kind of cusps over, breaking the horizon. But alas, you hear all this other wreckage. You guys are actually sitting in piles of sand with flooded water all around you in this divot. You can see almost like the entire oasis worth is here, and you are sautéing in it.
I'd like to think that I'm just maybe like half buried in sand and just wriggle and poke my head out.
Hazish is buried from the waist up, so just his feet are kicking around.
Where's Mungo?
Mungo has fallen on his feet right next to you, gracefully.
I will grab Hazish's feet and pull him out.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Okay, you pull him right out. He shakes off the sand. The bubble dissipates. My God, that was something else. I wonder where we are.
How's this dragon like?
And we can see other portals in the sky.
You can see other portals. Some of them are closing up, and then you see yours close up,
I don't know where this is, but
and eventually they're all
I
closed
don't
up.
think this was the Koresh after all.
I don't know where we are, but it's nowhere I've ever been before.
You can roll nature to try to see if you can identify anything.
Oh, but we can't.
Stein and you as well.
I rolled
Am I
a
wrong?
15.
You don't recognize anything.
22.
You recognize the water
It's mud
and,
now.
and the sand.
It's dirt.
You actually look over,
Aww.
and looking over at just one of the trees, part of the leaves actually look familiar to you. Not of something that you've seen, back home, but of something, I don't know, something that you've seen somewhere.
Carried
Maybe not
on
in
the
real
wind.
life, maybe in a picture or a painting. Your roll wasn't high enough to know exactly where, but
Was it a painting by Quenza?
could have been.
Actually,
Quentin
what's
was a
our stay? Probably low. Probably very low.
Probably doesn't matter where we are.
I'm gonna say you guys have 0 Thral-ste.
0-100?
You guys were nomadic gnolls living in the desert. What do you care?
Yeah, but we know Quenza.
Oh, great.
Just the important stuff.
Can I roll perception and look around?
Yes, you can. Stein, where are we?
I do not know.
Can I use my passive perception to look
I
around?
saved you.
23.
Thank you.
My passive perception.
I'm gonna look
is
around to
28.
see if other people have fallen from these wormholes.
Hello! And you hear that voice.
Well, I thought I was.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Hello there!
You hear that voice.
Mungo, stop shouting!
Stein, I think somebody's there.
Can you heal me first?
Are you okay?
Oh, you're bloody too.
Oh,
Heal
yeah.
yourself.
I should do that.
Eh.
How much damage did you take so I know which heal spell it is to use?
24.
Alright, you're gonna heal for 17.
This heal spell is D12 plus 10. It's pretty good.
How much is a regular health potion
Go
here?
away, it's
10. Super health is 25.
I'm gonna use
Is
Mega-
that yourself too?
Mega health is
He
50.
did.
Mega.
Is he not bloody anymore?
He is no longer bloody.
Is he at full health?
He is not at full health.
But he's not bloody.
He's not bloody.
Are ye friends or foes?
We're friends! Wait, are we friends? I don't know who he is.
Neither do I.
Who are you?
I am Mungo of Clan Dorai.
Is it the same?
That's a funny name.
Is it
Mungo?
Is it the same perception check? I can only hear him and not them.
No, you could hear them now. Now that you know to listen for something.
Who are you?
I'm Li Cheng, Battle Cleric of the Radiant Empire and aide to President Stein.
Never heard of it.
Oh. Hold on, we'll be right there. Should we go over there?
President Stein? Is that royalty? President sounds familiar. I think I know that title.
Yeah, I don't think they know of you. That one doesn't sound like he knows of much.
I'm gonna walk out towards the direction of them.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I guess we go see who they are.
I have a shadow blade. Is my shadow blade conjured or is it a physical thing?
I think it's a physical blade.
Is it?
I'm not positive.
Neither am
I'll
I.
say yes.
I'm gonna say no.
It is is made of shadow, and only you can see it.
I
but
would not be a
can.
dragon anymore. I cut that off.
Okay.
Would have cut that shit out.
Well, it's a dragon kind of thing.
What?
Isn't it like a humanoid dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still.
Alright.
Okay. You guys eventually end up in the small clearing.
So I will poof my weapon away.
Okay.
And retract my claws.
And you see a young Asian boy, probably in his early teens. Very frail, maybe like 5'6", so that's like full grown for him. And he's walking with a staff, wearing light robes. And it looks like he has some dried blood on him, so maybe he was hurt from the fall or something. And walking with him, you see... Would you like to describe what Stein looks like?
I described Stein so many times.
I know.
So you should be an expert at it.
I love you, Nikki.
This is a half shattered. No, we're not friends now. Stein is 5'8", 160 pounds. He's now 31. He has wispy white hair, stitches. What?
Isn't it like emo?
It is emo. Wispy emo hair. Maybe he grew up.
Kid. Non-conformist test. Non-conformist too.
And he has white robes, also all stitched up, and he's carrying a scythe.
Oh, you have your weapon drawn?
Well, it was drawn from before.
Okay.
But it's not on fire or anything. I'm just holding it.
Okay, so you guys see those two. And walking across the opening, where you have heard the voices coming from, you see these two young gentlemen. Would you like to describe what you look like,
Gentlemen.
Or lady and gentleman?
An old thing. Whatever
Old,
has
decrepit,
issues.
scraggly.
And an old, decrepit-looking gnoll.
I will be walking in front of you.
I was gonna say, I'd probably be like right to the side and behind you, pointing. Look, that one has got squinty eyes like a Garish. He's
They
a
must
bold,
be descendants of Karish.
bold Garish.
We should be weary. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All of you stay behind
Ozzy,
me.
you think this is the future?
I don't know.
Your Eminence, stay behind me.
Perhaps this is a world where Karish had already conquered and bred with the other races.
They would do that to us.
They're not furry like Koresh.
We should kill them.
You can't kill anything, you heal.
Yes, but Mungo, you can.
I am a shaman. Of course I could kill
Mungo
things.
can. And this is whispering, so I don't know if you want me to stealth if I have to.
Yes,
No, you're far enough away.
I can kill things, Your Highness, but the better power is to know when not to kill things.
Just make sure the two of us stay safe.
Stay behind me.
You can't kill things.
I am a 7'2", 300-pound gnoll. I have short black fur with a red mane-like stripe down my back. I'm wearing like dark black hide armor, and I am currently I'm unarmed.
I am a 7'8" Knoll, but maybe I'm hunched over, like, in defensive mode or something.
Spider-Man.
So I look smaller than him right now.
Like
You're
Spider-Man.
7'2", you're 5 inches shorter than me?
6 inches if you're 7'8".
No. I think you're 7'3".
If you're using the metric system, maybe.
Whatever. Maybe I'm fat and complacent from having been brought food. It's not important. So I'm 7'8", 290. I have shoulder length hair. It's like shoulder in the front, and then just a little past my shoulders in the back. And I'm gonna say there are 2 or 3 red highlights running through. But it's not dyed. It's just that's the hair. That's
Highlights.
We
Natural
have
color.
red hair, and more like red towards my paws, and I'm gonna say I have a big red stripe running through my tail too.
And behind the two
And
of
I'm
them
unarmed. That's important.
is a 7'1", also Null. Very old looking. He's got old gray around his snout from age. It's white for also under his eyes. down his bits of his arms. And he also has red, almost like a tribal design, slurring down, with a wider red stripe down his back. And he actually quickly steps up with a half-broken from the fall staff, and he steps up.
Who are you? Who are they? Are you Karesh?
Oh, pull him back.
Please be careful. The Karesh are dangerous.
Hold on, I'll be able to tell if he's lying. Are you Karesh?
What is a Koresh?
They don't even know. What year is it?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
And you,
Nah, we have no
I'm
idea.
gonna take my scythe back into me.
in your time, it was Valence 141.
Valence 141?
Yeah.
It's Valence 141. What the fuck that means.
What time would it be for us?
We're Volans.
Oh, I'm
Surveillance.
sorry. You're not Valence 141. I don't know what the year was for you.
We're
You guys
nomadic.
are
We
wrong.
don't care about surveillance.
It is day of the moon 35.
There you go.
Moon 35.
It's Day of the Moon 35.
14 moon day 35.
14 moon.
Which lunar year?
It's all beautiful.
14 Moon Day 35.
I was same reaction.
What year is it? Perhaps their intelligence has regressed a bit.
Perhaps
I'm
you
just
should
gonna
relax a
laugh at you
little
again.
bit.
What else would you expect from the Karesh?
What is a Koresh?
Him! I'll point to him, the little boy.
Him!
No.
He is a Karesh!
He is Karesh. I can
No.
see in his eyes.
He's an Asian human.
Call it what you wish, he's still Karesh.
Asian is what? Is Karesh?
Is human.
I don't think we're speaking the same language.
Excellent.
Turn around, let me see his tail.
Oh, yeah.
He like steps behind you a bit. I don't know what they're talking about.
Come here.
I'm not... See, if I really wanted to roleplay my character, I might do something bad, but I'm not gonna, because that'd be weird.
You could.
No.
Be your person.
I think.
Though you are the matriarch of the whole entire group, so I would think that you would perform rationally in most
He
situations.
doesn't have a tail.
Let me see.
Let me turn him around. There's no tail.
Perhaps it's in his breeches.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we wearing
Drop his
pants?
pants.
I want to look at Lee, and I'll just whatever you want to do, Lee.
I kind of feel a little weird about this. He turns around and just quickly shows you his butt and then pulls it back.
His tail's in the front!
Yes, he could be tucking it under.
It's like a nub of a tail!
Sneaky Karesh.
I haven't seen a Karesh with a tail in the front since we captured Vefrian!
Perhaps.
I'm writing Vefrian down.
You do that.
Rich's reactions are fucking amazing.
I don't think they're Koresh at all.
You know what? On a second look, I don't think so either.
I'll pull them over.
How did...
I'll
No,
extend.
no,
I'll extend a
I'm calling
hand.
you two over.
This is how we.
Oh,
how
hold
we,
on, excuse us.
How we meet is with a go like this instead of a handshake.
Okay.
Hold on one moment.
I don't care if he doesn't have a tail, I don't care if he has two tails. You be careful of this one, I can tell he's
I agree, we
dangerous.
should be very careful with his slanty eyes. You don't know where he's from.
The other one, I don't care.
They don't know where we're from either.
He's got a lot of scars. Who knows where he's been?
Well, we outnumber them 3 to 2.
We've got a lot of fur.
And he's a small one. We
Wait,
can
is
take
it just the two of them?
Yes.
Yeah, we outnumber them 3 to 2. We can take this.
Yes, if it comes to it.
He looks back over to you.
Yes.
I don't think it'll come to that, though.
I don't think it will either.
I don't know why you're abdicating for violence.
I'm just preparing.
I don't trust them, but... Where are you from?
The Radiant Empire.
I've never had a
I've never heard of this either.
I'm gonna roll perception to hear, see if they're whispering loud enough for me to hear.
Alright, we can make a stealth check. You can assist me.
Are we talking in abyssal or are we talking in common?
Oh, we could all speak Abyssal. I think it would
Oh,
be
can we?
Abyssal.
Oh,
It's-
probably then.
16 and 16.
Am I stealth?
I speak Abyssal.
Okay, well, that was still a 37.
Oh, we wouldn't know that you speak Abyssal.
37.
37, I got about 35.
Oh, what are we rolling for?
Stealth.
Stealth. What was your total?
16 and 16.
32.
34.
You cannot hear them. You actually can't even hear what language they're speaking in.
I say that for now, we at least extend us.
Valen's capital in a long time. Is it the Radiant Empire now?
I don't think so.
I don't care, honestly.
We should extend a hand of peace.
At least until we know where we are.
They have shown no aggression here.
He has a scythe.
They know not of the Koresh.
He put it away.
That's true. It only does 1d4 anyway.
You're the worst
That is
shaman.
perception.
You're the worst shaman ever.
What now?
Do you have any health potions?
Go make
No, I don't have
Go
any
make some
health potions.
antidotes with
Your
these.
passive insight will let you know he's lying to you.
How about mega health potions?
I don't have any of those. Your passive insight will also
I
tell
will
you he's
tell
lying.
him. Try to collect some of these strange plants while we're here.
I'm gonna walk over.
Make some
Not a
medicine.
bad idea. Oh, wait, we're doing something.
I am Mungo.
Yeah.
I am Stein.
Hazish.
Stein.
And then he goes and does it to Li Chang as well.
And I'm gonna say that as the female of these two and the matriarch, you wouldn't know this, but my handshake is this. So you still have your hand out like this, and I go like this. I'm cupping your hand.
And Hazish
Gently.
lightly bows when
And I am the matriarch of the Dorvai clan, Dreyfus.
Stein.
It is nice to meet you, Stein. Where are we?
I do not know.
How did you come to be here?
I got swallowed in a
As did
It's
we.
like what happened to us?
It was a vortex that swallowed the earth.
Did you have an oasis on your side?
No, it was more like goopy things that lit on fire after I lit it on fire.
Similar
It doesn't
to
sound
an
like something the
oasis.
Koresh would be after. It must not have been them.
Perhaps not, unless they are Koresh.
There were more of these
What's
vortex.
that? What did you say?
The same stealth roll, you didn't hear it.
There were more of these vortex in the sky. Perhaps there are more people here that are here against their will as well.
Until we find a way back, we might as well keep an eye out.
Perhaps.
Suggest a truce. Not that we were enemies to start with.
No,
Just-
no, 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 no.
No. I didn't say that.
Although we are only enemies with the Koresh.
You thought
And
we
the
were
Morek!
And the Morek, but more so with the Koresh.
But you thought we were the Koresh.
We were convinced.
Are you less convinced now?
Less convinced.
They wanted our water.
And now it is gone.
It's just this pile of mud.
It appears we are thrust into the same situation. I suggest an alliance.
Okay.
We will watch for you, and you will watch for us.
Sounds good.
Your passive perception will allow all of you to see that as these wormholes have been closing, there's actually one that is still up in the sky, and it is right above the peak of that large hill I was telling you about.
Can I press up B?
This one, you can. You don't jump high enough.
Damn it.
Can I press up B?
You can.
I'm playing Luigi. Can
You
I
land on
press
your back.
side B?
You launch into a tree and take
400 damage.
percentile damage. Only 100.
Oh, great. I'm dead. Not really. That'd be bad.
This one actually looks slightly different. It has a pink ring around it and like a dark light going up into this funnel shape.
I only see the one vortex left.
Hazish, what can
It
you
might
make
be
of
our
that
one chance to get back home.
It has the same pink light as when we were pulled through.
Perhaps if what we came through was an entrance, that is an exit. Although from this distance it's hard to tell.
Hazish, all
But if they were-
entrances can be exits.
It depends. Some can't be. Like those rotating doors that only go in one direction.
Yes, but those are only in the Gash capital. We're never... No, they're only back in the Gash Desert in the Sandy capital.
And some exits cannot be entrances.
We have no use for banks.
Like a butthole.
Just like a butthole.
I mean,
Nothing can go in it. Ever.
things
That's
Things
absurd. What are you talking
meant
about?
to go in it. Hello?
Well, except that one time I needed that potion.
Hi, Ping,
Not
what's
gonna
up?
talk about that.
That was different. That was medical.
I was sick
For science.
for science.
I think that we need to forge forward
No.
towards the vortex.
No.
I think you're right, Mongo.
What is in between us and the vortex? besides
Lots
a
of
hill?
grass.
Just it's a hill, that's it?
It's miles.
They,
Honestly, it's miles across
they were
this
in the closet
hilly
to which
field,
the children
different
they belong
trees
to.
and such.
Or you could try the basement.
And who knows whatever else fell out of the sky.
Suddenly, the remaining
No.
Dorbai clan back home comes to mind, and I just act sullen and I hang my head.
I hope they're okay.
I think they'll be fine.
Shed not a tear for them.
They may be.
They will continue on the way.
But my sisters, and my daughters, and your sisters, and his sisters, and his daughters, and his granddaughters,
And my brothers.
and his great-granddaughters.
And my father.
Yeah, how are we going to reproduce if it's all women?
We need at least one. Oh, no.
Then maybe you
We
should go
have
through some
two.
boxes.
I'm all used up. You don't want this.
Like wizard sleeve.
Well, then we shall work together. And
You.
we should.
Young Lee,
Yeah?
would you like to travel with us to the great pink slit in the sky?
The only slits I've seen have been scaly, so yeah. And then he looks at Sign. Okay, he didn't notice. Okay.
Your eyes are like the slits as well.
Yeah, I don't know these Koresh you speak of, but I can assure you I'm a really nice guy.
They are our enemy. They want our land. They want our food.
And if it'll also mean that I might get home to my girlfriend,
just
that would be
like
great.
Girlfriend?
Yeah, girlfriend. You know. No? You don't know?
I don't understand.
No, I'm not surprised. She seems crazy.
No, everything
Stealth
is
check.
everything is arranged.
Really stealthy. In common. She seems crazy.
Maybe.
How stealthy?
30... Well,
Beats my passive perception.
cool.
Barely.
And I really didn't care too much to roll for
My
it.
passive perception is 28. You just eked it out.
Okay.
Then I will step forward. Onward. To the hill.
Very nice.
Go.
You guys can begin to walk
Oh, by the way,
across.
Lee agreed to come with us to the hill.
Lee!
Can you roll
What? I thought
nature?
we
Can you roll
agreed.
nature for Hazish? Because I did want him. Does he have like a pack on him that he can start stuffing plants into?
You want him to hoard for you?
He's the shaman. That's what he does. I'm
Maybe
just
he was going to do it on
dictating
his own. Now
behavior.
you're telling him what to do. Now he's a little reluctant. No, he'll do it. He's picking up stuff, not a lot. Picking up little samples. He doesn't know what anything really is.
Do you know what any of that is, Hazish?
Yes. Your passive insight will tell you that he's lying.
Why do you lie to me constantly?
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Oh, your father was a better shaman than you ever will be.
He
And you're
looks at
like
you
80!
like his feelings are very hurt.
I'm sure you're a great shaman.
Thank you.
You are a great shaman. You're just a terrible liar.
Yes, I suppose that is what it came down
If you
to.
do not
After
know-
all, that potion did work.
If you do not know
Never
what
mind, never mind.
if you do not know what you are picking up, how do you know what powers it possesses?
We'll test
How
them
do
on-
you learn? You take things you don't know and you play with them till you do.
And how does one learn that fire
That's
is
my
hot?
motto.
You burn the Koresh.
One
And then they die.
One learns
And
fire
then
is
it
hot
works.
by getting burnt.
Yes.
How do you know one of these is not poison and you get poisoned?
If anything, I shall be poisoned. So be it.
I'd like to think that Hazish has been poisoned so many times.
You built up
Actually,
like some sort of...
actually,
At least a faint immunity.
Gnolls
Yeah.
have a feat where they take like big pluses to rolls for saving for poison.
He has.
Yeah, I don't have it, so I'm not touching
does.
any of that shit.
Leave it to me. I shall gather it, I shall use it, and I shall make it work for us.
Alright, well don't dawdle too long.
I'm just picking it up. I'm not playing with it right now. I'm not.
We must make to the hill by sunset.
Always thinking
My
of your
sons
clan,
said-
Hazish.
Let us go. You guys are walking through this hilly forest, we'll say. Are any of you trained in Arcana? Or nature?
Our shaman should be.
Yeah, I guess he would be,
Neither.
because I'm certainly not.
Neither.
Just Hazish.
Is it Lee Chang trained in Arcana?
Yeah, but I really didn't want the NPCs to do this.
Would you like me to athletics to find out? Cartwheels to see it? To see
No.
what is
I could
I'll
intimidate
acrobatics,
the sky.
I bounce around.
Say what? One of you We'll say one of you is in a spot where you could see it. With perception check. 1.
Is it raining?
Stein, may you please make a perception check? Doesn't look like it.
It was raining
Smelled like rain.
on the drive over, which makes it like the 5th week in a row where it rained on a D&D day.
Damn it.
I like it. Yeah, good atmosphere.
19.
We gotta play outside in a tent in the rain.
Oh, that was...
19.
I won't drink Kraken this time.
Okay. While you guys are walking along,
I'm assisting.
That was a fun time.
That was
right
a crit.
there.
was it a crit?
It was.
I'm sorry.
Alright, we're gonna say with your crit
I
that
mean,
you were
like,
able to see it.
I threw up the whole...
You guys are
I was
just
like, I
walking,
need to help
looking
him
around,
back.
minding your surroundings.
But I need
And you
to
could
jog.
see different, like, pilings of where things had fallen from the sky. So in one part you might see a house that collapsed on itself and raised, framed from the sky. You see a couple of dead people strewn about. Humans,
races we
elves.
recognize?
Like humans and elves, yeah.
Humanoids.
No, like, surprising races for you.
No rockmen.
At this one particular falling, we'll call it, where a house has fallen and pretty much crushed 2 Shatterkai. And you could just see pools of blood and, like, strewn about limbs laying around
These
the ground.
foolish mortals. Oh, wait, wrong character. Because Halyth would have just...
You
teleported.
actually see a very small creature hopping around, going about to the different bits of these Shatterkai. And you can't tell what it is. It doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before. But it is hopping about, and it is maybe a foot and a half tall. It has a long lizard-like tail, and it is covered in little spines. Gray skin, little black face. And it runs up to the pieces, picks them up, like sniffs them, but inhales it. And then you see almost like the piece starts to wither a bit. So he picks up a forearm,
Kind of huffs it.
and the life is drained away from it.
Is it exquisite?
You don't know.
I've seen exquisite before. Is it exquisite?
Has Stein seen Exquisite?
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, it's Exquisite.
I will walk over and draw my claws.
Is there... Is there another pile of rubble that Hazish and I are distracted by, since we didn't, like, perceive that?
Perhaps, yeah.
What
You
is
guys just keep... Well, none of them said
Be
anything.
careful. Those are exquisite.
What does that do?
it?
Yep.
I
Eats
guess...
souls. It's a little baby demon, basically.
What does it look like now that we're seeing it? You said it's like a lizard with spinies and a tail?
Yeah.
Hey,
It
you
could
exquisite.
You said that you didn't know of this place, that you've never been here before, but I've never seen a creature like that.
You can see me?
I could see you.
Damn. Must not be working here.
How did you come to this place? Exquisite.
I think that one lied to us. How does he know?
He, like, hops a little bit closer to you.
How did you get here?
I asked you first.
You don't have to tell him anything. We don't have to tell you anything.
I don't have to tell you anything either.
Good.
Exquisite. Come here.
I'm eating. You'll have to wait.
Are you done?
He's only eaten, like, 3 pieces. There's, like, another 12.
You guys are just gonna stand there and watch me?
I want to
I've
sit.
never seen anything like you
I'm gonna
before.
sit down Indian style and wait for him,
Oh,
and like
Jesus.
put my fist like this. And wait.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the bodies that are like sticking out from the house and just hack along to take any piece that's sticking out and throw it into a pile in front of him.
You're not gonna loot it? Maybe
It's
there's
a
something in
fucking
those pants.
squished body that just has hands
Check
sticking
those
out.
pants. Gold pants.
He lets you finish lopping off all the pieces and throwing it in the pile, but he's not eating any of it yet.
I can't very well enjoy it if you're just gonna stare at me. What was your question? What do you want? What do you want from me?
How did you come to this place?
Big weird pink portal. Opened up right in my house in the underworld. Sucked up me and a couple of friends.
The underworld?
Hell, Hades.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're from...
Underworld.
You reign from the underworld.
I reigned from the underworld, yes.
What's known to me?
Where are you from?
The overworld.
The overworld.
Sounds overrated.
Do you know death?
We are the
So
current
taste.
owners of the... What's the name of the
He
oasis?
hops a little
that we
closer
took?
to you.
You mean the death?
The death?
Nobody ever gets to see the death. And if they do, he kills them. And reaps them.
So, you've never seen death?
No, thank God.
He doesn't come by in the underworld just to say hi?
You can say he's got the VIP section locked down.
I think we're in a bit over our
What,
heads here.
what about his horsemen?
Oh, I've seen war, I've seen pestilence, I've seen famine a time or two a few hundred years ago, but... Yeah, that guy left me aching for some Cheetos.
Cheetos.
I try not to be around those guys. Just their aura kind of tends to
I'll ask-
rough things up
I'll
a bit.
ask Hazish. Cheetos? What,
You
is
know.
that some kind of herb?
Sorry, it's from a different time.
I was asking Hazish.
Oh. Cheetos? I don't know what he speaks of.
It's a very strange place indeed.
Sounds like it could be a good party food.
We're here in this strange realm
Why are you so
with
interested
these
in
weird
Reapers?
creatures, and you're thinking of partying?
I'm hungry.
As am I.
Why are you so interested with the
I'm
Reapers?
just curious.
Okay, we'll try to avoid them because they kill everything.
They don't kill everything.
No, they kill
Sometimes-
everything.
Sometimes they're killed.
No,
Yeah.
actually, they're never killed.
When some of my side light them on fire. And then maybe you have that other head too.
That's impressive.
Yeah, was it two?
That is two.
It is two.
2 heads.
I don't know what Reapers you did kill, but they weren't the Horsemen.
No, they're next. Put some of it back inside me.
Good luck, buddy. Don't let me be anywhere near you. Are they here now? He starts to pick up some of the body parts.
Oh, you
Creature.
read their aura. Are they here?
Creature.
No.
Quizit, you said.
Yes.
This is... Are we dead? Is this the afterlife?
I don't really know where we are.
The ever after?
It's definitely not hell, so I think you lucked out, I
I
guess.
would hope not.
You looked at me.
I like it better in hell. It's a little cold here for me.
I'll grab Hazish by the whatever's of his robe.
What?
Did we die? I'll pull him close. Are we dead?
He just said we didn't die. Let me just check you quick.
Is it insight?
You might be dead.
I'm kidding, you're fine.
I'm gonna try passing my arm through my chest.
It doesn't work.
I don't know about that.
Then we must be alive.
I think so too.
We should do our best to keep it that way.
I agree.
Tiny creature. My name is Quizit, and it's also my rank, title, and race.
Alright, Quizit.
He's like a cute.
Are you staying here? Or are you trying to get back?
Well, I don't really know how to get back, so I was just gonna eat all the corpses that I find.
Well, we're making our way to the giant vortex above that hill.
I don't see a vortex. They all closed up.
You could trust me.
One
You're-
remains.
You're too low to the ground to see it.
As we can tell, it is our only opportunity out of this place.
What are you proposing?
That we leave.
Together?
There's only one way out.
There might be some more corpses on the way.
I've never had a friend before.
Oh, trust us. If we make it back, the first thing we're doing is celebrating. With an invasion on the Koresh territory.
Can I eat your soul?
No.
Ours?
You can eat all the souls we kill. We kill a lot of souls.
Stein and your Koresh friend. I mean your Asian friend, Lee. You sound like warriors.
That was very good.
We are a tribe of warriors as well.
That's convenient.
The old man doesn't look like much of a warrior. And neither does the Crypt Keeper over here.
What?
That one?
I'm only 22.
Oh yeah, well, you look like you've been around the block a few times.
You watch your tongue when you speak to the Highness that way.
I'm
Leading
sorry,
an entire
I'm sorry.
tribe
I'm gonna
of
talk
rowdy.
in speech to Quizit.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, she's like the bicycle, if you know what I mean.
Do you guys speak deep speech?
No.
He laughs and deep speech back to you, but like,
It is my
everybody's taking a
responsibility
ride.
as the matriarch to oversee the proliferation of my people. It is an honor bestowed upon me by my mother and her mother upon her.
Whoa, hold on. Common is my second language, okay? Those are a lot of big words. I don't really follow.
You come with us, or you stay here. Either way, we waste daylight.
And I get to eat the souls of everything you kill?
Sure,
Everything.
fine, yes.
I'm just saying.
We're not doing anything with them.
If you try to eat the souls before I get to them, we're gonna have problems.
They're all yours.
You don't like sloppy seconds.
No. Only with my women.
You're a strange little demon thing.
He licks his teeth. Can you do the imitation? He licks his teeth in a very sick, perverted way that skeeves everyone out. And you're all gonna lose 1 hit point.
Oh, I'm bloodied.
Just kidding, you're fine.
I'm not bloodied.
Listen, kid.
Yet.
You could either stay here and suck on forearms, or you could come with us and feast on fresh dead.
I'm gonna come with you and feast on fresh dead. But I need you to take some of the forearms just in case I get hungry along the way. I don't have a backpack like you guys seem to have.
I'll take some forearms and put them in the sack.
Okay. You could write that you have 2 forearms.
What are they both lefts or both rights? Or I got one left and one right?
They're both rights. He already ate the 2 lefts. And you also have a right leg from the knee down.
Are there rings on the hands?
You know what? Let me roll the check. I'll roll once for each hand. On one of them, there is a ring.
What does it look like?
It's a silver, little black ribbon around it, like engraved ribbon.
I'll show it to Hazish. Oh look, this one had something. What is it?
Horcrux.
Silver ring. Has no magical properties. It's just a ring.
I'm gonna roll Arcana on it, even though I'm not trained. $21.
No magical properties.
I'll put it in my bag.
You could write that you have a silver wedding band.
Oh shit. Yeah? Okay, 1 silver wedding band. What race was the arm?
Shattercock. They were both Shattercock.
I'll grab 2 arms as well. Or I guess he ate 2 of the arms. I'll grab 2 legs.
Okay. You're able to get them. You can write that you have 2 Shatterkai legs.
Nah, I won't write it. But...
They have anklets.
Can I roll in?
Do they have
I know that
shoes?
this is something I would have done a while ago,
They're
but
both 2 left shoes.
this is insight. It's 2.
Do they have magical properties?
15. 15 insight on
wow.
Quizit for saying that he's not a native inhabitant of this realm.
Seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay.
One of there are 2 boots. This is a matching legs that you have. Sorry, one of the boots is missing. It's not there. It's just a bare foot. It looks like it was ripped off because the foot is all bloody and it looks shredded a bit. The other one appears to be a magical boot. So if you had the other one...
1 boot. Or if you met a one-legged man.
These boots were made for walking.
And that's just what they'll do.
Every time Jack comes in and says, "Hit the road, Jack, and fuck off."
Alright,
Thanks for contributing, Franklin.
I'm just gonna put the leg. I'll take the boot off and leave it in there and take the legs as is. And start walking towards the hill.
You know, normally when I meet your kind of people, they're all like, we should give them a proper burial. And then I end up having to kill them too in their sleep last day, Friday.
We only bury our own.
Oh. Alright, well, if one of you dies, I reserve the right to eat your soul before we bury you.
We don't plan on it.
I'm reserving that right.
Okay.
Go!
It will be quite some time. Pull my hand up to my nose because I recognize that gesture. And I'll look at these 2 real quick.
I don't care. I'm still walking.
Okay. And you may all roll perception.
27.
20.
18 and 16. Whatever that
34.
is. That.
Okay. You guys are all walking for a couple of hours. You're maybe a couple of miles away from the base of this large hill, where you can still see the vortex up above spinning. Before I tell you what you guys noticed, Li Chang, he's walking along, he's looking down and depressed the whole time. Your passive perception and insight will allow you to see that he is down and sad, if you care.
Young Lee,
Yeah?
what saddens you, sir?
I miss my girlfriend.
I still don't understand. He keeps using that word.
It's, you know, like a girl that I like, that I want to be with.
The matriarch.
Well, I mean, she's not... I don't know.
Lee, do you have a picture of her?
No.
Funny. I have a picture of her. Here you go. I was gonna give it to you for your birthday.
This is a really good sketch, Stein.
Try.
Did you do this?
I did. When you and her were battling in the yard, she's there like about to strike with her sword.
And is there a little wimpy Li Chang blocking it?
Yeah.
Wow, thanks. It's really nice. This is what she looks like. He shows you both the sketch.
One should not tie their entity to another.
She's really pretty.
Do we recognize her race as a dragonborn from the drawing?
You do. Dragonborn would actually be pretty typical in the Sandy capital, too, so you would have had a bunch of dealings.
So, although we know not where you are from, it appears that we at least share.
Stein's a Shadowkai. We have Shadowkai.
You guys are
He's
eating...
human. And we have human. Yeah, human, Shadowkai, and Dragonborn? You can't be from too far.
I don't know where you guys are from.
We're from the continent of Zandar.
Where we're from, the only knoll that I've seen have been crazy. They've been bloodlusting monsters that normally people pay to kill.
Like the Koresh! And all hell.
No! No, we don't kill them. Well, I mean, we may have at one point, but that's not because we have anything against your people, it's just that they attacked them. Stein, can you help me here?
I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh.
Don't worry, little one.
The only clan I care for is my own.
Alright.
If you have been taking out our enemies, then better for it.
Maybe they were your enemies. Yeah, probably.
It's possible.
Your passive insight will tell you that he is grasping at straws.
I didn't even need the passive insight to tell.
Lee, maybe you should keep quiet sometimes.
But that's, honestly though, that is what passive insight is. Just the way that he carried it, you could tell that he's just grasping. Wow. Your perception checks that you rolled before you took so kindly to checking in on little Li Chang.
Pirates?
Will allow you to hear a rumbling. Sorry, you feel the rumbling, and you hear the light crackling of trees in the distance, as if falling over, but still further away. And all of you noticed
Something is on its way.
It's Resi 2.0.
I didn't hear anything.
Perhaps we should make haste.
Hush, little Chang.
Hush, what? Oh, what is that?
Shh. I'll cut my ear to let him know to listen. Without making any sound myself.
That sounds really bad.
I must flee.
Quickly, let's pick up the speed.
Okay. Are you guys at an all-out sprint from here?
Can I
Stealthily sprint?
Yeah.
No.
I might be able to anyway. No.
So let's start running. Well, I'll start running.
Okay. Stein, are you following suit?
Yes.
Very nice. Mungo takes off at a sprint, with Stein and Li Chang immediately behind him.
I'm running.
And
But I'm keeping a
Dreyfus.
close eye on Hazish.
Lastly is Hazish,
Is he keeping up?
taking up the rear. Yeah. Pulling up the rear. And as you guys are at this all-out sprint, which luckily you decided to do, you can actually still hear that this noise is actually catching up to you. And it starts off faint, and it gets louder, and louder, and louder, until you can actually hear the heavy thwomping of trees hitting the ground behind you as the limbs crack, snap, and fall.
Can you see what's doing this?
You do not yet see any creature.
Because it's mostly open plains, right?
It is mostly open plains. You do not yet see anything while you're running. What are your passive insights?
23. Insight?
19.
Oh, sorry, perception.
28.
21.
26.
Okay. Stein and Dreyfus. While you guys are running away, periodically peeking back, and you could actually see these trees visibly getting knocked over, you could see a lump under the earth that seems to be kind of moving around. And it's almost just like a hill, it blends kind of in, but you could actually pinpoint that there is something burrowing beneath the ground, weaving around, catching up to you.
Ah, it's groundworm!
Tremor sense.
Yeah. Is there anything from the desert we're from similar to this that would move underground? Even having not seen it.
You would say that I would say that there was probably like land sharks, land worms that could burrow at that speed. They have tremor sense. They're pretty vicious. And at this point, you are just about at the base of the hill. You've actually ran a couple of miles really quick.
I'm gonna start to sprint up the hill.
I just realized I
I'm
did something.
gonna jump kind of sporadically up the hill at different locations.
I have a question.
Okay. You can roll for acrobatics, and you can roll for athletics.
I have a question before I say anything else.
Yeah.
I have Rogue Weapon Mastery as a feat, which treats daggers and shuriken as high crit weapons, and my claws count as daggers. But then I also have a Class Path Destiny feature, which is dagger precision, score crits with my claws 18 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
They don't stack or anything, right? I should probably get rid of one of those too.
Wasn't the first one for range?
No. Daggers and shuriken.
Oh.
Obviously I don't have shuriken,
Yeah, they would not stack.
so I should get rid of that.
Yeah. What do you got?
34.
39.
What are you guys doing? What are those rolls for?
I'm athleticsing up, running up the hill. She's acrobaticsing, jumping up the hill.
I will acrobatics up the hill. That's still 21.
Okay. As you are climbing, as you are nimbly jumping around,
But I'm
feels...
doing it in like sporadic, so that it's more difficult to decipher how we're going up the hill.
When you jump and land, and you touch the ground, and you pinpoint your next jump, when you jump, by the time you get there, and you know you're spot on, but it almost feels like you're over jumping. And as much as you're climbing, and as much as you're exerting yourself, it actually feels incredibly easy. And what your passive perception will tell you is after trying this, jumping around sporadically, you pinpoint, this isn't right. Climbing around, you feel like it's too easy. This isn't right. Same thing. This isn't right. You can actually see that the further up you try to climb, the smaller the hill gets. As if the ground itself is shrinking at your attempt to climb.
I'm gonna run backwards. And turn around and just backwards. Not really though.
Are you actually? Or...
No.
Oh, you're running in place
No.
backwards?
Oh!
I don't know what you're saying.
No, I was goofing. I was just goofing.
And at this time, there is a rupture in the earth behind you as this huge centipede-like creature rears up its head with this large fin behind its back. Almost like a cobra head, but that's behind its head. And it has a bunch of little tendrils and claws along with thousands of little legs that it's
Where's
been
some of my
burrowing
scythe and light it on fire?
with. Okay. You do.
Is it fully out of the ground yet?
You can see its like top half, which is, 25 feet, 30 feet tall.
It's taken notice to us already.
Oh yeah. You could gather it's been following you.
I'm gonna conjure my sword.
Oh. Bits of shadow collect from the ground around him.
Really? That's cool.
I'll, I guess, kind of quickly sharpen my nails.
I'm
on
sorry,
my teeth.
what was that? What were you doing?
Sharpening my nails on my teeth.
Uh-huh.
My claws are my
Let the
melee
record show
weapon.
he did a certain motion that was definitely not sharpening.
No, I did like this.
It was
Okay.
deep throating. No, we're just kidding.
I gave myself a quick manny.
And you may all
You've
roll
just been waiting to play a woman.
initiative. I'm excited.
I'm meshing my...
Someone's got to.
31.
24.
Where'd my other dice go?
It's not
Are you
important.
mixing your dice with my dice?
I know, I had to segregate.
Be a part-time.
Ooh.
What is this for? Initiative?
Yeah.
Where is it? Ah, there it is.
I got you, homie.
26.
What?
It's
18 and 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, 26.
26! High five, Rich.
Yeah, math!
Okay. Up first goes Li Chang.
Wow!
Little Lee!
He crit?
He crit.
He's a fucking badass.
He...
You sure that wasn't Hazish's roll?
That was not Havish's roll. He levitates up into the air, wielding his spear. Staff. He spins it quickly, creating this spinning disc of energy, and he throws it at the monster. The disc cuts into him, cutting part of the fin, as the bloody little piece falls from it. For minimum damage. Well, pretty much minimum damage. But it was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. I'm proud of him.
And then he slowly glides back down.
Good job, Lily.
Thanks. Thanks, Stein. Ha! Had a lot of practice, killing all the bad guys. After him goes Mungo. That's played by Rich.
Trying to figure out my shit here.
And actually, before you start, can you make an endurance check?
$24.
Okay. All of the poison that was in your body from the rattlesnake is gone.
Da 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 da.
Alright, we're in the speed round.
Da 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 da.
How far away is this
Da,
thing?
da, da.
20 feet.
Alright, I will
4 squares?
place 2 assassin shrouds
Ah!
on it.
Isn't it 1 per turn?
I took a feat that allows me to invoke 2 shrouds when I would invoke 1.
Fine.
So I will invoke 2 shrouds upon it. And then, and I will use the Seeker of Shadow. So as combat begins, I disappear into shadow.
Funny, I can disappear to shadow too.
Ooh.
So can
I gain a +4 power bonus to my
So
next
can I.
damage roll.
Wait.
In addition, I become invisible and silent until I hit an enemy or until the end of the encounter. And after hitting an enemy, I remain invisible and silent until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Pretty cool. I hope you never hit him. Stay invisible forever.
You're a mean person, Mike.
Is this that's an attack as well?
That was a daily free action.
Ooh. Look at that.
Are you talking to Josh?
I am actually. Why?
How am I missing?
Aww.
Was that ranged, what you did? I don't remember what you did. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, the one was burst 10, and the other one is just a thing on myself. 34 to armor class.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Now, how does sneak attack work exactly? Because it's cut off.
You just need combat advantage.
And can I get that by sneaking up on him?
Yeah, but he knows you're there, so. Unless you turned invisible, you wouldn't be able to sneak up on him.
That was a 39.
You think you're all tough.
And until the end of my next turn, I am still invisible.
Fine.
And silent.
Be that way.
Oh well.
Good. After Rich goes the monster.
Doesn't sound too scary.
Oh. I'll have to change the music down. Let's see, you were jumping around acrobatically. You were climbing, you're invisible. Li Chang floated up and hit it. Okay.
What did you hit with armor class?
34 hit.
The thing lurches forward alarmingly fast. This thing is incredibly quick. Nips at Li Chang and will actually hit him. The thing bites at Li, snatching him in his mouth. And then you see Li Chang go into his mouth, getting bitten up by the teeth. You see him become bloodied, and you see the creature tilt back its head, and in a gulp, you see this lump flow down into its belly below the ground. And let's see. That's kind of all I have.
Oh, that's it? You just ate a person whole?
That wasn't enough. Okay. After that goes President Stein.
Damn right, fucking
Former.
eat this shit. Shut up!
Your passive perception will allow you to see that when Li Chang was swallowed, his staff, half of it, fell out of his mouth, then landed right next to you.
Where's
Can
the
I
other
take-
half?
Can I take
It's in
the
there with him.
can I take the free action to just put it kind of in my back pocket?
Yo, Asian Chang boy! Just shout out, since he's very happy.
You
very
should get
fast.
him.
Oh my fucking god!
What?
Shut up!
Alright. So
I'm gonna,
You've
I'm
been
gonna
with them for
back-
5 minutes. Try living with them all. I have a whole clan like these motherfuckers.
22 reflex.
That will miss.
What an action point.
Better.
It's gonna be tough.
29 to reflex.
That'll miss.
Get a super action point.
An action point again.
Roll for endurance. Make that an endurance check.
Oh, it's 17.
That's too good. No, you don't get another action point. See, if you botched, I would have said you lose control and get another action point. But no.
But I did lose control. He ate my lead.
I know.
He ate... No. Please?
Alright, you get one more action point. Go ahead.
It was, they went without an extended rest. So, that's a milestone. They get 2.
Back.
Does this thing have eyes?
Yes, it does. They're actually really weird, though. They almost look like black pearls.
28 to reflex.
30.
What's his reflex?
What was your total?
28.
That'll miss.
What's its reflex?
You needed one more.
29? 29 was the last one. I hit a 12. I had a 12 and a 17. It was 29.
I don't think you had 29.
I had 29.
Oh. And that hits.
You're fucking cheating.
I'm still adjusting its defenses. Go ahead.
So did that action point count, or backtracking one?
Well, technically that was a free one, so your action point is spent, and you can go ahead and roll for damage.
Excuse me. Don't touch me. I'm mad at you.
It really sucks that he got eaten the first turn.
Shut up, Mike.
I didn't think it was going to work out that way.
You were the one who decided to attack Li Chang. You want to get back in?
No, you can go.
3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Just help.
I looked directly into it.
Don't never look directly into it.
$36 plus fire damage.
How much fire damage?
22.
Damn.
Also,
Flurry of blows.
yeah, also flurry of blows.
How much
For
does that do?
5.
Thank you, Mickey.
Let's do that.
Welcome, Mickey.
Don't do carrot shot.
And on my
Zeus
next
sounded
turn, I get an
younger by
extra
the minute.
D10.
Okay. And after President Stein, do you want to wrap this up or do you want to stop here?
I don't know, whatever.
It's up to you.
I'm upset.
So you want to keep playing?
No.
This is my turn.
Okay. Final 10 minutes.
This is my turn.
No, not yet. Didn't you just go?
No, I haven't gone yet.
Okay. And you are next.
Next or now?
Now.
Okay. Minor is meditation of the blade. Until the end of the encounter, my dagger's damage die increases by 1 size. How many squares am I away from it right now? 4. My move is 7, so I am going to run up to it, and I am going to use Knockout. And this is versus Fortitude.
Honestly, it would be very tricky to do that to this guy. I know what the move says.
What, knock him unconscious?
It's a good move.
Well, can I do it again? If I wanted to, I can spend an action point to re-roll 1 attack roll. Although because I obviously I can't attack again since it's an encounter. No, it's a daily, but I'm going to use my action point to re-roll that. Oh, my dice has been doing terrible today. 25 versus Fortitude.
That'll miss.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. But miss does half damage, and the target is dazed until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So, my damage is a D8, not a D6. Oh wait, it was a D8, so now it's a D10?
Yes, that would be the increase.
Okay. So, let's see.
Benegi.
How's this work now? 2 of these plus 6. 2, 10, plus 6, 16.
You waxed me.
So 8, and he's dazed until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Up next goes Hazish.
Wait, actually, are these guys standing next to it?
Him you can't see because he's invisible.
Is he
Stein
though?
is.
Is he there?
Yes, he is.
Then I have Pack Attack, which doesn't say that I have to see him, it just says if 2 or more allies are adjacent to it.
Okay.
So that's actually an additional 2. So what was the damage after having it?
It's just 2 more damage.
2 more, but it's half. So it's really +1 to whatever he took.
Got it. I'll just add 1.
And he's dazed.
He is dazed. Hazish steps up, and you see his body twist and warp as he takes the form of a treant.
Cool, I didn't know we could do that.
He's a shaman, bro. That's what they do. You guys are all
I didn't know shaman was a thing.
It's a class. You could play it. And in his heavy stomps, he walks up and tries to smack the guy. And does bad. So he'll actually... And he'll do just as bad. So, mighty tree thwomp.
What were you saying about he could kill it? He could kill
Mighty
things?
tree thwomp. And next up... Oh, Lee, I was hoping it wasn't your turn. That is unfortunate.
Heal himself.
Okay. He will heal himself. That will end his turn.
Did he save?
It's not that easy, actually.
You
to
don't
get
know
out.
because he's inside. You don't know.
Next up, Rich. Or as we call you, Mungo.
With my passive perception, did I see where Lee was in his belly?
He's got a really big belly.
Or did I see kind of where he went?
You saw the lump disappear at his neck, and then it went down into the, 40 feet of his torso. Part of which is underground still.
Okay. So I will sprint with my blade. With my shadow blade. And if I wield it as a two-handed, it does extra damage.
One.
Alright. Well, I will jump and slash at its esophagus right above the ground.
Make an attack roll.
$38 to his armor class.
That'll hit.
Using my ferocious charge. No, it doesn't say what I use from. If it doesn't say what I use for my ferocious charge, is it just a basic melee or an at will?
If it's part of a charge, then yeah, it is typically a basic attack. I hope it does very little damage.
Was that the sandworm?
That said that?
Yeah.
Oh, you hit like little worm pitch.
This little boy is tasty.
Oh, I just hit him like a Mugu Gai pen.
That's a 22. And I'm going to explode a shroud on him. For 6. And I'll invoke another shroud, so it's another 2 on him.
Okay. Your slash was very shallow into his skin. Barely broke his scales. Did do some damage, obviously, but not enough to cut in and grab Lee. And next up goes the monster. This is going to be against your armor class, young sir, who's now visible. Ah. I'm gonna action point.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. 32 to armor class.
That will hit, but I'm just seeing if I stayed invisible from the thing from being
It was
within.
until the end of your turn.
I know, but my last attack, I think, gave me...
Would you do it?
Oh, you know what? That damage would have taken sneak attack damage, but I forgot because I had opportunity. Not combat advantage.
Did you move to flank or something?
Yeah, those
Well,
two were
actually-
standing right next to him. Remember?
That doesn't give you combat advantage.
Why not?
It's not how it works unless you take a feat.
It doesn't give me combat advantage, but I do get hack attack plus 2 melee damage to foes with 2 allies adjacent to it.
Which you did.
That's what I did. I did it.
Or if you stay a little ways up on the mountain, being 5 feet above him gives you combat
I
advantage.
don't have range.
Oh, I thought it was ranged.
No, I'm a rogue.
Oh. Oh, then
No,
never mind.
those two were standing right next to the worm. I went
Oh,
up
then
to
forget
them.
it. You're flanking. My bad.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
just
I have
kept,
combat
just kept me
advantage.
invisible to the end of my
Force
next
So I
turn.
have combat advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it hit you?
It did.
Yay!
Allow me to use something here, though.
Alright. Ooh, I got a 10 and an 11. Nice. Alright, that's going to be a 31 damage. His head drops down, scoops you up into his mouth. Don't be mad.
In his esophagus was the
Nikki, it's
portal
okay.
back. He ate it.
Nikki, it's okay.
Look, my characters die all the time. After you lose 2 or 3, you'll get used to it.
I don't care about myself.
She doesn't care about Stein.
Oh, good. Because
She was saying before, she's like, I hope Stein dies today, so that this way I can kill another Reaper.
Would anyone like anything?
No, thank you.
No thanks.
No, I don't have my, Oh, wait. No.
Did you take the damage yet?
How much was it? 20,
31.
31?
I've been forgetting to actually add my fire damage to all my attacks.
Oh, don't forget that.
Yeah.
And then the follow-up free action is against your fortitude. Plus 24. 32.
Hits.
He again tilts his head back, and in a mighty gulp, you are swallowed down as his little esophagus does that whole peristalsis thing, and you are pulled and pushed, confined and restricted, down into his belly. Well, you're not quite at his belly yet, but... Can we resolve this battle?
Sounds like the night that I...
Okay. We will have to pause there for the evening.
I just opened a beer.
We'll have to pause there for the evening. We ended off essentially up to Stein's turn with both Lee and Mungo.
Don't lie, you almost said Drogon.
I did. Swallowed.
That's good. I have a move that can work from here.
Do you like how this is the first session I play with this character and I already know all her moves?
I am impressed. Slightly.
Didn't you already have her like half made?
Yeah.
And tonight's session will be continued next time. Right now we are at Season 5, Episode 6, Where Worlds Collide. Congratulations.
Mike, my desk is over by your feet. Can I have it?